Last year's UFL MVP has come to Sacramento with eyes on spoiling the home debut for head coach Dennis Green and his Sacramento Mountain Lions.
Great night for football, that's for sure.
The UFL's best quarterback is Brooks Bollinger. He leads the Florida Tuskers in their prolific passing attack into Sacramento tonight, having never lost a regular season game in the league. The UFL's premier running back last season is the Mountain Lions' Corey Ross. He'll have to find some open spaces on the ground to open up the air attack for new quarterback Dante Culpepper. It's the Tuskers versus the Mountain Lions right now. It is year number 2 of the UFL season, but the debut night for a new franchise in the league at home, the Sacramento Mountain Lions. We're in Sacramento, California at Hornet Stadium. It's a tough matchup for the Mountain Lions as they take on the tough Florida Tuskers. Hi, everybody. I'm Craig Minervini. My partner, Doug Flutie, needs no introduction. Welcome to the UFL On Versus. The Tuskers, Doug, have been the model franchise in this young league. 7-0, undefeated in the regular season. They did have a tough loss, obviously, in the championship game to Vegas last year. And I don't think you can argue with me that it all starts for the Tuskers with the quarterback position.
Well, he was league MVP last year. Brooks Bollinger has done a fantastic job. He's very consistent. He's unflappable. Last week, he took a bunch of hits, had an early interception, bounced back from it, moved the ball up and down the field. A tough win over Vegas last week. And he has some new running backs to help him out this year.
Now, you look at the Mountain Lions story. They have a new big-name quarterback, but they had trouble in week 1. A lot of rust, no preseason games, of course, in the UFL. Head coach Dennis Green gave the toughest word possible to several players. He gave them a pink slip.
9 guys lost their job this week. Unbelievable in the first week, but he's trying to find the right group of guys to surround Dante Culpepper. Dante can still throw the football. He's a big name from the NFL, a Pro Bowl quarterback, still has that big arm. He can move his feet, get around. He needs some guys to make some plays for him.
He's going to be fun to watch. What about the excitement last night, Doug? In Omaha, the Nighthawks with their debut, another new franchise, and you couldn't ask for a more dramatic finish.
What an atmosphere. And Jeff Garcia, quarterback, throws a short corner route with 6 seconds left on a 4th down play to Ferguson for the touchdown and a big home opener win.
What a comeback for, yes, that Jeff Garcia, the 40-year-old, still going strong and turning them on in the state of Nebraska. Here in California tonight, though, our focus is on Florida and Sacramento, and we'll have the opening kickoff and much more coming up from Hornet Stadium.
All right, defensively now, we know what we got to do. We got to pressure the quarterback and get those hands up. They like quick throws. Let's get some batted balls, man. Batted balls can lead to interceptions. Batted ball can lead to down and distance in our favor. All right, let's make sure we get those hands up, get those balls batted. Defensive captain, Dontarius Thomas.
Better run to Men's Warehouse. Suits are on sale, including designer brands and big and tall. Buy one and get a second suit for just $100. You're gonna like the way you look, I guarantee it.
Aren't you sick of these airline credit cards that advertise flights for 25,000 miles? But when you call...
Then let me check. Oh, fudge, nothing without a big miles up charge.
It's either pay their miles up charges or connect through Moose Neck.
I can't feel my feet.
We switched to the Venture Card from Capital One, so no more games.
Let's go see those grandkids.
Don't pay miles up charges. Don't play games. Get the flight you want with the Venture Card at CapitalOne.com.
What's in your wallet?
We could have gone a more traditional route, but it wouldn't have been nearly as memorable.
You better run to Men's Warehouse. Suits are on sale, including designer brands and big and tall. Buy one and get a second suit for just $100. You're gonna like the way you look, I guarantee it.
The United Football League on Versus is presented by Men's Warehouse, the official men's retail clothing store of the United Football League. Men's Warehouse. By AOL Fan House. For more information on the United Football League, go to fanhouse.com. and by Progressive Insurance, making it easy to shop for car insurance. Perfect evening for football in Northern California as we close in on start time. Tuskers and the Mountain Lions, and what better way to start off than to go to our men on the sideline. First, we'll introduce you to Sports Illustrated senior writer Damon Hack. Damon?
Greg, thanks. Great to be with you. I'm joined here by Sacramento wide receiver Tay Biddle, who 1 year ago was the UFL's leading receiver in yards, obviously with the Tuskers last year, now with the Mountain Lions. What kind of extra motivation does that give you tonight, Tay?
Well, I mean, anytime you step on the field and the lights come on, you're already ready to play. But, you know, playing as an old team is extra motivation. I'm looking forward to starting this game, getting it going.
Tay, obviously you know the Tuskers and the Tuskers know you. What kind of trash talking and jawing might we expect tonight?
Hey, anything can go tonight. You know, it's no hold bar out here tonight, so expect anything.
Tay, good luck tonight.
Thanks.
Craig, back up to you. It sounds like it's going to be an old-fashioned grudge match.
It's going to be fun. Our other guy on the sideline tonight, former NFLer Ryan Neese with us. Ryan?
Hey, Craig, Doug, it's great to be with you guys tonight. Right now I'm with Coach Jay Gruden of the Florida Tuskers. Coach Gruden, we just heard from Tay Biddle. Tay Biddle obviously was a big-time receiver for you last year, but you must be really confident not re-signing him with the receivers you have here tonight.
Yeah, Tay got released late in training camp with the Vikings, and we already had our roster full of wideouts, and unfortunately we couldn't have room for him at the time. He's a great player. I'd love to have him back, but we're lucky to have the guys that we have. We're excited about their prospects.
You guys got the ball tonight to start the game. What do we expect from your offense to start fast?
I just hope we protect the ball and come out fast, and we're going to try to get after them a little bit, but hopefully guys play hard and protect the ball.
Thanks, Coach. Tay Biddle, hey, it's a great night. The wide receivers for the Florida Tuskers are going to have a great night. Back up to you guys.
Our sideline report is brought to you by AOL Fanhouse. For more information on the UFL, go to fanhouse.com. There's Fabrizio Scaccia. He will kick it off for Sacramento. And they've got a speedster there, the 4.3 speed. Calvin Russell is back at the goal line. Scaccia's got a good leg.
Russell is a flat-out track star, can run under a 4.3. We're right out of 4.3, and he left people in the dust last week when he gets an open field.
For the first time in 16 years, pro football is back in Sacramento, California, and we on the way to the UFL on Versus. And Russell has it. Trying to load a tackler, and he can. A gain of 10. It was Carroll Mays getting in on the tackle. As you look at Brooks Bollinger, what a first season he had last year. His numbers last week, another 300-yard game, his 5th.
And his 4th against Las Vegas out of 4 tries. Brooks is just very efficient with the ball, makes good decisions, doesn't force things down the field, distribute the football, and he needs a little bit of a running attack to get going this week. They didn't get the ball running last week.
Well, certainly not good field position here to start out on the 14. Play action Bollinger. He's going downtown right away, and it's shy of the speedster Russell and incomplete. He was well covered, but he did have a step.
He can flat out run now. Russell can take off.
Tonight's starting lineups presented by Men's Warehouse, the official men's retail clothing store of the UFL. As you look at the offensive line for Florida, big boys up front, led by the 330-pound right guard Adrian Clark. The backs and receivers, Kaysen is an 8-year NFL pro. He can run and catch. Gester is top. Also, Posiak gives him a imposing tight end. 2nd and 10. And up to Kaysen. Nothing doing. A loss of 3. Marino was in there on the tackle. Here's the Sacramento defense. All 4 starters back up front among the 20 Mountain Lions protected for year number 2. The linebackers, Thomas and Marino, watch these guys. Extensive NFL experience. 2 defensive leaders for them. And the DBs, the corners, are the returning starters. Ronnie Prude, 30 NFL games on his resume with Baltimore. 3rd and 13. This is the spot the Mountain Lions want to have the Tuskers in. Bollinger, near side's got a receiver. It's Hankton on the near side. Gain of 14.
Just a beautiful one-on-one route. Great one-on-one route. Just run the route. Going against Bourne, one-on-one, beats him, plenty of separation there, ball's on time, nice rhythm right on the outside shoulder. They can go after Bourne now. Bourne in the open field is a little stiff, so they may go after him a little bit out in the open field, get down the goal line, he might be a little tougher.
Hankton led the team with 6 catches last week, Doug, 96 yards. And good field presence, just got enough for the first down. 1st and 10. Bollinger again. Getting away is Price, and Price gets up to the 45-yard line. Zeke Marino brought him down.
Again, out in the open field now, they're going after Bourne out to the right side. Price is a kid that Jay Gruden's excited about. He says this guy's got some athleticism to him. He doesn't just have speed. He has some shakes, can do something with the ball after the catch. Where when we look at Russell, who ran that post route earlier, Gruden says that Russell is just a pure straight line guy with speed.
Jay Gruden's enjoying this, isn't he, Doug? And Tuskers head coach in February, was here last year as the offensive coordinator under Jim Haslett. Little draw play. Kaysen spinning and hard hit right at the 49-yard line by Michael Tauili.
Attaboy, 1 for 1 for you.
You know, this guy, I'm sure he's a great guy. I don't think he likes broadcasters and PA announcers. He used to be known as Michael Brown.
Mike Brown. How simple does that get?
But his Samoan roots changed the name in 2006. Outstanding 4-year starter out of Duke. And I'm going to get you to say his name before his game's over.
You have to say it a few more times for me.
Near midfield. And speeds to Russell to the right, trips to the left for Bollinger, who throws it complete again. Hankton. Gain of 5. Boy, you see this offense, they're very poised.
They really are. And he's the outside guy in the bunch, coming up underneath, sits it down nicely, and gets the ball in the chest. Brooks Bollinger really trusts Hankton. He trusts him. He's been around him for 2 years now. He makes good decisions. Actually, he banged up his right shoulder last week, but Hankton was dressed, starting, ready to roll with it.
The Mountain Lions were hoping for some early momentum, and they had him in 3rd and 13, but you can see the tough passing attack. And he's passing in. Bollinger's looking downtown, wide open is Koziak, the tight end, and he can't hold on.
Koziak ran a beautiful post corner route from the tight end position. Little play action, bought time all day for Brooks to throw. Ran a great route. He wants to take off. Here he is on the left side. He's going to come up, take it to the middle, and bend it back to the corner. Boom, stick your foot in the ground, go back to the corner, all by himself, and just catch the ball, son.
Andrew Sendeo, 34. The safety fell down, and it was a big play in the making. 2nd and 10. Movement on the line. Front lines are pointing to the offensive line of Florida. And they're right.
Remain 2nd down.
You know, unlike Florida from last year, they had 11 penalties last week. And picking up where they left off in the first drive, and, Jay Gruden said that was a concern. We've got to eliminate those penalties.
Over 150 yards last week.
A lot, and you still won the game. So that's a lot of yardage taken away, but they managed to win. Hopefully it doesn't hurt this drive.
Whitaker and Price are the wideouts to the right. Bollinger looks in that direction and finds Price. Makes a move and goes past the 40. Knocked down around the 35-yard line. Scott Ware, the safety, got him.
Again, it's Price after the catch. Just a little hit screen. Gets a great block from Whitaker, number 15, to his inside. And Price makes a miss, and up the sideline he goes. After the catch. That's exactly what Gruden said about Price.
Prude had a shot at him.
Ronnie Prude, Ronnie Prude had a good week last week, looked tough on the corner. He's a good defensive back. He's a little on the small side, and some of these receivers for Florida are big boys. He's got to come up and wrap up in a hurry before they get going.
Look at the drive. He plays 50 yards on the 1st and 10 at the 36 of Sacramento. There's Kaysen again. He almost found big room. He got about 5 in the play. Robert Bourne on the stop. As you're looking at Avion Kaysen, he's 31 from Illinois State. He can catch and he can run.
They need to be able to run the football. They struggled last year somewhere right around 3 yards a carry. To see them rip off some good yardage on a first down run is important to this team, but they're setting up the run by throwing the ball.
10th play of the drive. It's 2nd and about 5. Runnels, the fullback, will try to block for Kaysen. And not much doing there. He's held up. And it was Ili again in on the stop. First year in the UFL for number 51.
Illy.
There you go.
There you go. Steps up, showing a little enthusiasm. That's what it takes on defense is an emotional game. You've got to get jacked up. You have to be emotional, come up and stick. All it takes is one negative play to stop a drive. There's a little emotion.
Big play here, 3rd and 4. They're at the 30, so it'll be a 47-yard field goal if they do not gain and decide not to go for it. At the low point, Zeke Marino with a big defensive stop for the Mountain Lions. Out of USC, used to call him Zeke and Destroy there.
Actually, I played with Zeke out in San Diego with the Chargers. Zeke, is the only way to take away 3-step drop. Get your hands up. He actually tried to catch it. He had 2 hands on that. Zeke almost pulled it in.
So Nick Novak will attempt the field goal. It'll be 48 yards, this field goal attempt brought to you by Men's Warehouse. Men's Warehouse, you're going to like the way you look. Ken Parrish will hold for Nick Novak. Got a record last week of 54, and he connects from downtown, a 48-yard field goal, and a successful drive, a long one for the Tuskers. It converted on that 3rd and 13 and went 12 plays, 55 yards. They got the early lead in Sacramento.
Fanhouse.com. Go beyond the scores and stats. Get the story behind the story from an all-star cast of writers who tell it like it is. Your sports live here. So step inside fanhouse.com.
In today's cars, there's self-adjusting cylinders, self-deploying spoilers. Why not a self-cleaning engine? Next generation Pennzoil Motor Oil cleans out up to 40% of sludge. So turn your engine into a self-cleaning engine and feel the clean.
Today's the day I double down.
The KFC Double Down. Double meat, double cheese, double bacon, double awesome. Get yours today. So good.
So S-O-G-double-O-D good.
You better run to Men's Warehouse. Suits are on sale, including designer brands and big and tall. Buy one and get a second suit for just $100. You're gonna like the way you look. I guarantee it.
We know you want battles. We know you want border wars, a civil war, and a duel in the desert. You want the beehive boot, the bronze boot, and the spirit of Troy. You want cougars on horned frogs, and cowboys on Aztecs. We know you want trophies made of axes and bells of victory. We know because we know college football. Catch Navy at Air Force, presented by Windows 7, the Mountain West, and the Pac-10 on Versus.
What'd you think of that 5-minute, 19-second drive by Brooks Bollinger and company?
Beautiful drive. Came out, threw one over the top to back him off, and then nickel and dime underneath. Even on the ball that got knocked down, Hankton schooled his corner on the slant route. It was wide open, but Zeke Marino got his hands up.
Novak was 2 for 4 last week, so that's a big field goal for him. He hit a 54-yarder, new UFL record. And he can hit it pretty good. The return is Amy coming up to about the 28-yard line. Michael. There's Culpepper coming in for the Sacramento Mountain Lions. Dante Culpepper. Last week, a lot of passes for him, and 40, not overall a great game for him.
Yeah, the numbers weren't great, but in the second half, he really found the rhythm, came out, completed his first 6 in a row, went into a little no-huddle mode. He still has the tools and the big arm, no doubt.
And he's loving it here. We saw a big smile when we talked with him yesterday about playing in the UFL. They want to establish the run here with the leading rusher last year, and this is him, Corey Ross. Got about 3 on the play.
He flowed all now.
Tonight's starting lineups presented by Men's Warehouse, the official men's retail clothing store of the UFL. Men's Warehouse, you're going to like the way you look. There's that Sacramento offensive line. Llewellyn is the lightest at 300 pounds. The backs and receivers, Corey Ross, we mentioned, the leading rusher, had a quiet week 1. Amy, a 2-time All-American from right here at Sacramento State. Number 18 wide receivers. Got some good speed. 2nd and 7. There's Ross again, straight up the middle. Get loose! And near first down yardage, I think he got it. McKinley Boykin going down.
That is key to get him on track. I talked with Coach Mike Kruzak just before the game. He said Corey just was not in sync last week. He didn't see some things, and he needs him to get going early. They are going to give the run an opportunity this week.
Going behind the right side, Robertson is 310, the right guard, light body. Don't let the name fool you there, Doug. 325 on the right tackle for Sacramento. Here's Culpepper passing. Dragged, trying to get away. Throws it, picked off. Melton's got it. A big play by Terrence Melton. And a turnover here for Sacramento in the hands of the Tuskers. Terrence Melton, the 33-year-old veteran out of Rice.
Dante shook the tackle off, trying to avoid the sack. In the UFL, all you have to do is get the ball back to the line of scrimmage to throw it away. Potentially, he could have just thrown that into the ground in front. Instead, he tried to force a throw. Terrence Melton comes up with the interception and a big play for Florida.
Well, he must not have been, well, 15 might be too
He was looking over the middle. It looked like he might get away and make a play, but an interception stalls the Mountain Lions' first drive.
Thank you for calling USA in Prime Credit. My name is Peggy.
What is problem, please?
Peggy? Sure. Well, suddenly it looks like I'm being charged
a $35 annual fee.
Yes?
Tell me it's a mistake.
Yes?
Are you saying yes? Are you asking yes?
Yes.
Peggy?
Peggy?
Want better customer service? Switch to Discover. Ranked #1 in customer loyalty. It pays to Discover.
New York, great city, and you must respect, especially the football giants. But now, with NFL Sunday Ticket, people can watch Cowboys game on phone in New York.
Touchdown! Look at that, partner!
We're here.
This is Central Park.
Watch entire games live on your cell phone. Upgrade to NFL Sunday Ticket to go.
Wow! Right kick hospital, left kick cemetery.
Little Nog.
That was phenomenal. Hell of a fight.
Halo Reach presents UFC 119 live Saturday, September 25th on DirecTV pay-per-view.
Welcome back. Let's go to Ryan Down with the guy who made the big defensive play, Terrence Melton.
Thanks, Craig. Terrence, you made a great defensive play out there. What'd you see?
Man, I saw the quarterback kind of scrambling. He was in trouble a little bit, so I kind of played him a little pass drop, and he threw it right to me.
That was a great play. I saw you pitch it at the end. What were you thinking there?
Let's go. This defense right here, we want to score. We trying to put people away. We back to what we do best. That's playing defense, baby. I'll let you.
Thanks, guys. Back up to you.
Terrence Melton turning things around. They made some big plays here in this game. An offensive drive and then a defensive drive after the Mountain Lions did what they wanted to do in the first couple of plays.
They did run the ball fairly well there, and Dante has to be able to dump the ball off and take the stuff underneath, which he did not do last week.
So they start on the 27. Mollinger back. Has some time. Throws off the head. Hits intercepted and picked off by the Mountain Lions. Darius Thomas, the leader of the D, comes right back, Doug.
They needed that big time defensively. Sacramento comes up with a big stop, although it's, an unforced error by Florida, but they needed the big play to stop that and come up with the interception. Darius Thomas is an active defender. He's all around the ball all the time. Eyes on the quarterback, reacts to the deflection. Brooks just tries to dump it off and play it safe.
So two huge defensive plays and a second life, if you will, for Culpepper as he takes over for the Mountain Lions on the 23.
59.
Culpepper looking to pass, eluding the rush over the middle. That's where they want to throw it complete. Otis Amy pushed down. Kewan Ratliff on the coverage. Here's a look at the Florida defensive line, and they are a strong defensive line. They put a lot of pressure on, and they're very athletic as well. The linebackers, you saw what Melton did already, and Fakir Brown, he's the veteran back in the secondary. He's got 113 games under his NFL belt. San Diego, New Orleans, and St. Louis.
A ton of NFL experience on the Florida team.
Culpepper. Back to Ross for a couple. He got about 2 yards on the play.
Yeah.
That first completion by Dante there. Nice job of tucking his shoulder up and sliding up into the pocket, avoiding and delivering the football. Good rhythm setter for him.
Ryan Save was in on the stop.
Quick.
Last week, boy, they talked about 3 and out. How important it is, especially to keep the Florida offense off the field with sustained drives. Laurie's in motion. He's the tight end to the right of Culpepper. Has some room perhaps to run. Then he picks up maybe another yard. Let's go down to Damon Hack. He's down with Dontarius Thomas.
Thanks, Craig. Dontarius, a huge pick for you guys right there. You guys are threatening to give up some more points. What did you see on that interception?
I just read the eyes of the quarterback, and we've been talking about breaking onto the ball. Gratefully, I was just able to go to the ball and get it, go out there and play, make a play.
You guys, thanks a lot, Dontarius. Let's send it back up, guys.
The Mountain Lions were 3 for 14 on third downs last week as you look at the pick again by Florida. And this is a big one here early on, 3rd and 8. Culpepper in the shotgun. Culpepper fires near side, flag on the play. It's incomplete. Intended receiver was Tyler Cutts. Colata was the guy that couldn't hold on, but we have a penalty. David Katea.
Holding. Offense. Number 66. That penalty's declined. 4th down.
Well, there you go. There's a 3 and out. And the problem we were talking a little while ago with the 3 and outs is there's no rhythm. You can't get enough plays run. And that's what happened to them last week. They didn't get a rhythm until the second half. Again, it was a zone defense bailing out of there, and Dante had to try to dump the ball off.
Tom Malone will do the punting. Denny Green said, not a great week for him last week. Averaged just over 39 yards. Avian Cason is back to return. This is a good punt. A boomer. Cason way back to the 8-yard line. Makes a move to the 15, down just shy of the 20. He was stopped by Aaron King, who's the long snapper. 54-yard punt, a good one for Malone, 11-yard return. We'll see the Tuskers offense led by Bollinger again when we come back to Sacramento.
Making sure we pick up the zone blitz. Weak side linebacker, who's got him? Who's got the Sam linebacker when he comes?
We got to pick this up now. Here we go. Flank right. F flag.
Yeah, boy. Get him. Get him.
The United Football League. If you like great football, you'll love the UFL.
Hi. Well, this is where it all starts at Regions, where we build each of our customers a better banking experience. Here, we're adding something new. We call it Regions Relationship Rewards. Can you tell them what that is, Bill?
It's a customer-centric aggregation tool that optimizes and increases account satisfaction.
What he means is the more you bank with Regions, the more rewards you get. Right, Bill?
That's what I said.
Right. If you're ready for a bank that rewards you for your relationship today and down the road, switch to Regions.
Chaz and 17 both kind of got jammed on her. I think they played straight up cover 2.
They did. Yeah. I got off Chaz pretty quick.
I think it was in Tampa.
He went to.
It's a game within a game. We already have one tonight.
Well, you heard Brooks Bollinger talking about he got off Chaz pretty quick. Chaz Gessner was running a seam route up through, but he got jammed. And so he came off of him, went for the check down to Maurice Hicks. Ball deflects off his hands, ends up in an interception. Actually, on the backside seam, he had a tight end, Jason Posiak, who had an opportunity, but he happened to be looking to the other side of the field.
No, hold on.
Tuskers won all 6 of their regular season games last year, won last week in an exciting game in Las Vegas, making another West trip here for game 2 of the season. This is Hicks in the backfield, and another solid play by Zeke Moreno. Getting in and getting the tackle for a loss.
Zeke's a veteran guy, 34 years old. He's still moving around. Zeke splits it, comes through, wraps up the legs, and pulls down Hicks. Hicks had a little hammy last week, didn't play last week, so this is his first live action.
We call it no gain on the play, so 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd down.
We know a 5-year veteran in the NFL. Hicks is in the backfield. Bollinger looking near side and complete again to Hankton. Been his favorite receiver early on. Kelly Malvo making a stop.
Well, they're setting them up. They're setting them up for Prude. Prude's jumping the route now, getting closer and closer and closer. So double move. I would look for on the next first down a double move against Prude.
3rd and 4,
which means like an out and up or something going deep. Suck them up short and go over the top.
Bang out.
They are 1 for 2 on 3rd down. And there's a flag on the line. Looked like the right-handed jump. Let's see if he was forced to jump. If it's on Sacramento, it's a first down.
Neutral zone infraction, number 69. Defense, he was in the neutral zone, calling the offensive player to rise. It's a 5-yard penalty. Penalty yardage results in a first down.
That's Louis Holmes, and that's a bad penalty on 3rd and 4.
Really, 3rd downs are so tough to convert. To give him a first down is just bad news. Now I'd like to keep an eye on Prude. He's down to the right, down to the bottom of our screen, down in here. Let's see if we get a double move to this side of the field.
He's left cornerback. They're going the other way. Complete to Maurice Price, and again, a good tackle. Hard tackle by Robert Bourne on the play. Gain of 1. As Bourne stepped up from his right cornerback position to make the play.
Both these corners, Bourne and Prude, are very aggressive and want to jump routes. Both are very susceptible to double moves or balls over the top. They got burnt deep a couple of times last week by Hartford.
Sacramento brings in the nickel D back. That's Kelly Malvo here on a 2nd and 9. 3-0 Florida on the 48-yard field goal by Novak early on. Will draw. Hicks has it. Over the 35, dives down a little shy of the first down. He'll set up another 3rd and short. Maurice Crum on the tackle. UFL action continues next week with a Thursday night game in Orlando as the Tuskers host the Las Vegas Locos at 6 p.m. Eastern. Then on Saturday night at 7:30 Central, the Sacramento Mountain Lions meet the Nighthawks in Omaha. Make sure you purchase your tickets. Visit www.ufl-football.com. Omaha selling out their game at Rosenblatt last night. A little fake right through the arms and incomplete as he was looking for Chaz Gester. And that'll set up a punt here, 4th and short.
Great coverage. And Chaz is a guy that Brooks really trusts. Missed him last week. He was banged up. This is his first action. Last year was having a great year and had a bad shoulder injury and ended up having shoulder surgery during the offseason.
Ken Parrish will punt. Aaron Woods, all of 5'6", but he can fly a 4.22 40 during his workout day in March. He's calling for the fair catch, and he does that at the 17-yard line. That's where they'll take over a punt of 43 off the foot of Ken Parrish. So Dante Culpepper will go back to work against the Tuskers, who lead by 3.
I thought it was over here.
I've been looking and looking my whole life through, trying to find my way back to you, 'cause I love you.
Our outback always gets us there. Sometimes it just takes us a little longer to get back.
'Cause I love you, I do.
Polaris is having a factory-authorized clearance, which means you can get financing as low as 3.99% and up to $1,200 in rebates on vehicles like the Ranger RZR, or the Sportsman XP, or the Ranger XP. That's financing as low as 3.99% and up to $1,200 in rebates. Hey, it's all about deal. That's all you need to know, right? All deal, no hype. The Polaris factory authorized clearance. Going on now.
Show your spirit with Skinit.com. We've got your school, your team, your style. Pick your favorite skin or create your own. Or choose from sports, entertainment, fashion, and more. Go to Skinit.com today.
Well, Denny Green talking with his offensive coordinator about what play to run. He wants to go stick with what's working and run the power, but his defense just had a big stop off the play action, trying to throw a slant route. Look at the defense getting their hands up, making him throw to the second window. He has to throw around hands. Chaz Gessner couldn't get good separation off of Bourne. Bourne right there to break up the play on a big third down stop.
1st and 10.
Hey,
at the 17. In motion is Windsor.
Hey, leave him. Go there.
Led them in receiving last week. That's Ross in the backfield. Not too much going on there. Ryan Save made the stop. No gain in the play.
Well, that is the attitude of this offense, is to try to hammer the football and get Corey Ross going. They've had a couple positive plays, but just can't get anything consistent right now.
And they got to get that passing attack going. I mean, Culpepper's arm, Dennis Green says he still throws as good as anyone. Anyone, he means, in any league.
That is no exaggeration.
When we saw him in practice, you were impressed. Ross is in motion on 2nd and 10. Fake handoff. They're going to go to the speech to Ross. Want to give him some room to maneuver, but he cannot. Joe Clairman stepped up and made the play.
I think they realized Dante has the big arm. Last week they tried to go upfield and didn't have a lot of success. So they decide this week, let's get the ball in Corey's hand. Corey Ross can't get anything out of the little hitch screen, but he's trying to dump the ball off and being a little careful with the football early.
Culpepper's 2 for 4 for 14 yards and a pick. Neither team has been able to take advantage of the early turnovers. Here's one of those big plays, 3rd and 9. Again, last week they were 3 for 14 on 3rd down. Culpepper with some time over the middle. It's caught, but down shy is Otis Amy as Jerome Carter from his safety spot stopped him. Gain of 5. He'll come up about 4 yards short.
Dante's shaking off tacklers on the pass rush, but he's gaining too much ground in the pocket. He's moving forward into his offensive line a little bit. When you shake off, you've got to keep your depth in the pocket.
Tom Malone punting. Again, Avion Kaysen is back. Kaysen for the fair catch. It's tricky at the 30-yard line. No win, but that ball was floating around. UFL Fantasy Pick'em powered by RotoHog, award-winning fantasy sports. Play now for a chance to win tickets to the UFL Championship game. $1:25 to go here in the first quarter. A little feeling out process.
You can't keep giving the ball back to Florida. Brooks is too good. He's been with this group a long time already. This is their 2nd year together. They're very efficient. They've got an excellent passing game. They will burn you. So Sacramento's got to figure out a way to control the football a little bit.
Bollinger's thrown at 6 for 11 so far. 11 passes.
Well, I think they don't mind setting up the run with the pass. They don't mind it at all.
Salt 5-5, Salt 5-5.
Bollinger giving to Hicks for a couple.
Okay.
Check that. That was Rhodes on the carry.
Well, last week, Florida threw the ball 40 times to 28 runs. They don't mind doing that. They won last week doing it. They would love to be able to hammer the football and run a little more. But yeah, Dominic Rhodes, an NFL veteran, he's in there now. He had a couple touchdowns last week. He had a short yardage touchdown and a reception.
They've got great talent, Doug, in the backfield. They switched it up this year. Rhodes, Kaysen, Hicks, all with lots of NFL experience. Rhodes again in the backfield as Bollinger drops back to pass. Plenty of time. moving, throwing, complete on the near side to Calvin Russell. Got up to the 40-yard line for a gain of 7.
Excellent job defensively covering the receivers down the field. Everything was covered. Brooks showing his athleticism. You know, he said he listed his baseball career in his bio now, so people think he's a little more athletic because they were starting to think he wasn't athletic enough. He moved around real well last week, and he's showing it there.
Could be the end of the quarter. He was drafted twice by the Dodgers just because he won the Rose Bowl and met Tommy Lasorda in California. All of a sudden in the offseason, he gets a call and a tryout, and they looked at him, and then his sister calls him and says, somebody, the Dodgers drafted you? It was a low pick, and he said, I didn't want to play low minor league ball. He prefers this game, and he plays it very well, leading the Tuskers. In regular season, they have not lost yet. Back for the second quarter from Sacramento.
I'm Andre Dixon, running back from the Hartford Colonials.
What a hit. He dives in for the score.
I go to UFL-football.com for team news, player profiles, apparel, stats, and anything else UFL related.
Visit UFL-football.com for the latest information on your favorite UFL players. The United Football League. If you like great football, you'll love the UFL.
Hi, I'm looking to save money on my car insurance. How do I know if I'm getting a good deal? You should talk to the specialist. The specialist? He compares rates side by side. You could save hundreds. It's easy. Great. Okay, Pickles. Do your thing. Oh, that's amazing. I trained him myself. I meant the... Okay.
Same coverage, more savings. Now that's Progressive. Call or click today.
At Polaris, we designed a trail-dominating legend, the Sportsman XP, to lead a new team of smooth-riding trail runners. We made a versatile, powerful, mid-size Ranger, launching a new group of value-minded workhorses. And we made the ultimate hunting vehicle, the Ranger XP, even better, heading up a new team of hard-working hunting machines. From a #1 maker of ATVs and side-by-sides, Polaris, hardest working, smoothest riding.
Right now.
What'll it be for dinner, kids?
Pot roast.
Ta-da!
Dad, can we get a puppy?
Sure. Let's call him Goober.
Hey, let's watch an instant movie from Netflix.
A comedy.
A romance.
How about a dope breakdancing flick, my homie?
Oh, snap. There it is.
Netflix now delivers unlimited movies 2 ways, instantly to your TV, plus DVDs by mail.
I gotta pump this jam.
Watch as many TV episodes and movies as you want for only $9 a month.
The United Football League on Versus is presented by Conagra Foods, maker of the food you love, and by Rydell.
Well, it's great to be with Doug Flutie, our entire crew, Craig Minervini, Ryan Neese, Damon Hack with us. And look at the crowd here for the first ever pro football game here in 16 years. The last team to play was the Sacramento Gold Miners. And Doug Flutie, you played here in '93 in the Canadian Football League. They were the first American entrant to the CFL.
I was playing with the Calgary Stampeders. As a matter of fact, Jeff Garcia was our backup quarterback at the time, and we came down and played the Sacramento Gold Miners in the CFL.
They were the surge of Sacramento, the World League, a couple of years before that, but they have not had a pro team. They're excited. You can see the crowd here. Could be better than 20,000, close to a sellout. Right off the bat, Kaysen up to the 40-yard line. Tackled by Dontarius Thomas, a gain of 1.
That was a 3rd and short play. You know, it's physical football, and Denny Green was getting on his defense during the last time out of, you know, we got to play a little meaner. And they're stepping up and stopping them and getting the ball back to their offense.
You know, they've stopped them 3 out of 4 on 3rd down.
That's a fantastic job.
And the one they didn't was the 3rd and 13, the long one, where Florida was backed up right off the bat in this game. So Ken Parrish has been a busy guy, and he will do the punting. Back deep again is the speedster Aaron Woods. He'd love to get a chance to return one, but another high punt. Woods going to give a shot, and he's immediately clobbered on the play. Nice tackle by Huey Whitaker. Gutsy move there by Woods with Whitaker right in his face. A 46-yard punt, no return. Dante Culpepper, the Mountain Lions, trying to get the O going, but they trail by only 3 early in the second quarter.
Better run to Men's Warehouse. Suits are on sale, including designer brands and big and tall. Buy one and get a second suit for just $100. You're gonna like the way you look, I guarantee it.
Fanhouse.com. Go beyond the scores and stats. Get the story behind the story from an all-star cast of writers who tell it like it is. Your sports live here, so step inside. Fanhouse.com.
Gas, bloating, indigestion, constipation that comes and goes. If you're not having normal bowel movements every day, you can suffer from a buildup of toxins that cause upset stomach, constipation, excess gas, or intestinal discomfort. Plus, you could be holding up to 4.5 pounds of fecal waste if you're going to the bathroom only once a day. Even more unwanted weight if you're going less often. But now there's Colon Flow. Non-prescription Colon Flow is scientifically formulated with key ingredients to help restore normal bowel function. And you're eligible to try it free for 30 days. We're looking for participants to receive a free 30-day trial, so call immediately. All natural Colon Flow works gently with your body to eliminate toxic waste and maintain your regularity. Colon Flow is being released to the general public, and your area has been selected to try it right now for free. Call immediately to find out how to receive your free 30-day trial. Phone lines are open now.
Call toll-free today, 1-800-680-9405.
Hot item here, Doug. Get your Dante Culpepper official Sacramento Mountain Lions jersey. Great jersey, great look. The numbers are sharp.
I saw a bunch of people wearing them already today. I mean, they're jumping off the shelf right now.
Now you want to talk about Spiffy? Tell me about this.
Look at this.
That looks like you and Dante.
His old school Cutlass ride. I'll tell you what, Dante's got this pimped out just a little bit. He's got all the new bells and whistles tucked in there in the doors, all his speakers and riding. Look at the rims on that. Dante.
1975 Caprice Classic, and Denny Green was saying, hey, Dante loves it up here. He said he's got the vintage cars, his family is here, his wife is here at the game. With their 5 children, she's expecting number 6. Offensive play number 11 for Culpepper. And the Mountain Lions. Quick pass complete. Get a few yards off to Rod Windsor on the left side before Fakir Brown jumped in on the stop.
Windsor kind of became his go-to in the second half last week and made some plays for Dante. So there was just a run play called to the right. Saw the corner playing soft, grabs the ball, throws it out to Windsor, and picks up a good gain on first down.
You offer Culpepper any money for that, Carl?
Not yet. We're negotiating.
It's a long season. 8 games in the UFL. Top 2 teams of the 5 will meet in the championship game day after Thanksgiving. Culpepper moving his tight end, Nate Laurie, just to the right. He's throwing a pass. Got a man if he can get it. Windsor, but it's just overthrown. Just overthrown. Windsor had a step.
It's a nice read by Dante. The safety rolled to the strong side of the field away, leaving Windsor one-on-one on the backside corner and just missed by a eyelash there. I would have liked to see Windsor try to run through this ball rather than gathering his feet and diving. Just out of the reach.
Well, they had a 3-week training camp.
That's Fakir Brown he's going against.
They've got to develop their rapport, too. It's going to be a work in progress.
Absolutely. As the year goes, they'll get better in a hurry.
So a big 3rd and 6. They're 0 for 2 on 3rd downs. Culpepper still has it, still moves well, throws on a run. Oh, it's dropped at the 35-yard line. Corey Ross, who would have been probably, at the 25 I should say, probably within first down yardage right there.
They had an opportunity to convert. You got to take advantage of it. Dante still has some good legs to him. Moves around, buys some time, makes the throw on the run, right on the money. And Corey Ross does have good hands out of the backfield. He makes plays on screens. Odell Thurman was on the chase there. You got to make those plays, especially 3rd down.
Punter was hit, and I think he's going to get a call. It's a terrific punt for the Mountain Lions. They be going back on offense. It goes all the way down to the 17. It was a 64-yard punt, but the best news for the Mountain Lions is on their own 4-yard line. That's where the flag is.
Hey, you go count right here.
Well, there's a break. there's a chance, okay, Florida converts for you by giving you a stupid penalty. Now you can get a little rhythm in your play call. You just ran a few plays. Let's find out what's working. We're going to get a few more plays run here. Get a rhythm going. A little frustration on Jay Gruden on the opposite side.
It's really been the only chink in the armor for this Tusker club. 11 penalties, over 150 yards last week. And other than that, you're right, they may have blown out Las Vegas, or at least won by another touchdown or two. And here it gives Culpepper a chance, and it looks like he's starting to feel a little more comfortable.
I agree. He had a couple of audibles there. He had a running play where he jumped up and throws the ball quickly out to the receiver. He's checking off on the second down play and moving people around. Feels like he's starting to take control a little bit. Let's see if it carries over to some positive things offensively.
Tay Biddle has not caught a ball yet. Comes to the near side. He's the former Tusker, really excited about coming back and playing against his former team. Whistle and a flag.
Whoa!
Movement on the line.
They moved. They're in the neutral zone. He got to move.
Here's David
Ball
Cateo.
start offense, number 8. Head bob. 5-yard penalty. Remains first down.
Here you go. He's trying to draw him offside. He got him, but a little too much body language, I guess. Watch his head bob up and down a little bit. No, he always sits back out. Dante had the wrong count in his head. He was ready for the ball count early, pulled out from center.
Doug, what about the formation? He's got
a little reverse wishbone there. I've seen him run a naked bootleg out of this before.
Laurie, the tight end, is on the right. Klutz is the fullback, 44, with Ross in the backfield, and again, a whistle.
Boy, more penalties. But really, all it is a fullback to one side and a tight end to the other. So it's basically pulling your tight end back to the backfield out of that penalty.
Prior snap, false start offense. Number 11, 5-yard penalty, remains first down.
Well, this time it's Rod Windsor, the 6'2", 210-pound wideout. And now all of a sudden it's second and
it's tough.
15.
Tough to be patient when you keep going backwards. It's a 1st and 20 situation.
Gain.
First and 20, you're right. Culpepper back and looking over the middle. Has a receiver. Oh, big hit. First down is Tay Biddle. It's close to the first down. I think he's just shy. Pete Davis came up and really rocked him, but Biddle hung on. That's got to feel good for the former Tusker.
Oh, yeah. Tay against his former team does a great job of sitting this route down about 15 to 20 yards deep. Goes up high to pull it down. Now have a little awareness, Tay. Know what's going on around you and cover up.
Hey, Joe. Hey, what's on now?
Second and short, about 2 yards. Culpepper handing to Ross, goes left side. He's just over the 40, but he's shy. No gain in the play. Odell Thurman, one of the best hitters in the league, made the stop at number 20. Love those helmets, by the way, with the number on one side.
Makes it easier for TV to find the guy, isn't it? But Odell Thurman is a man amongst boys out there, sometimes athletically. Last week, big collision, knocked the helmet off, forcing a fumble, big interception at the end of the game to basically seal the deal. Forced 2 fumbles last week.
Former second-round pick of the Bengals. The number on the helmet, the idea of Paul Pelosi, the owner of the Sacramento Mountain Lions, and Dennis Green. 3rd and 2. Culpepper throwing, and it's complete. Is he inbounds? Yes, he is. Nate Laurie down the field for a big first down. Their first conversion on 3rd down, a gain of 22.
Great job by Dante Culpepper buying time. Last week when he moved out of the pocket, he was very inaccurate with the ball. He was all over the place with the ball, throwing it into the ground. Here he moves, buys some time on the fly, makes a beautiful throw on the move.
Fake Rabel.
Boy, Laurie made the catch there right on the sideline. Here's a Ross running around. He's got some room to scamper around the corner, knocked out at about the 31. Tim McGargle got him. Very close. Was he pushed out here?
Let's see if Laurie gets both feet down, goes up for the ball, left, and the right foot is out of bounds. If that had been challenged.
Did they give him the foot right before that? Did he have the ball?
No, both feet were in the air. Just the left foot came down. That right, he took a full stride with that right. You have to drag that right foot.
And you can't say he knocked it down. He's got to be able to get his feet down. Unless he was pushed out, and he certainly was not pushed out in that play. 2nd and 4. Quick pass near side. That's to Amy. He's got some room. The Sacramento State Star gets a First down for the Mountain Lions, and you can see the offense is coming along here for Sacramento. Gain of 13.
That's against Darius Vanette out there. Gives him a little shake and gets by him. Again, this is a run play that Dante sees the corner. Vanette playing a little soft, throws it out there to Amy, a little shifty move, and it's a good gain. Boom. Everybody's blocking the run. He's out there one-on-one, good shifty move. And this is what we're talking about with the penalty on the punt, giving them a rhythm offensively.
Culpepper has Ross again in the backfield, and Corey's got it. Runs to the left. That's a seam, and he's down. Again, their first down yardage. Picked it up, I believe, down at about the 6. Nate Sally stopped him.
There's the Corey Ross from last year. A little vision. The whole left side. The left side caves down. Corey sees it, bounces it backside, finds a little crease and heads north and south.
Where is that guy? I remember talking to McGargle yesterday. He said, boy, Dante is so big at 6'4". I don't know if I could see Corey Ross. He's at 5'6". First and goal now at the 7. Hand off is J.D. Washington. It's inside the 5. Ball came free, but I think it was after the whistle. Our first look there at John David Washington.
Second down. John David stepped in last week, did an excellent job catching the ball out of the backfield. He also does a great job in pass protection, so in passing situations, sometimes he's in there. And here he's just giving Corey Ross a spell.
And some famous bloodlines, too, for John David Washington.
Denzel, baby.
His dad, Denzel. Award-winning actor is here tonight. He wants to be known as John David's dad. Culpepper gets free, looking end zone, throwing back. Oh, just through Laurie's hands, incomplete. Good attempt there by Culpepper. Went right and then looked for his receiver down the middle of the tight end, Laurie.
Well, he better trust Laurie here. I don't know if this is trust or not being too smart with the ball, lobbing it back to the middle. Here's that naked bootleg out of the reverse wishbone look. Boots out to the right, throws back inside and puts it up high to give his guy a chance. So that's a trust factor there that I don't know if I want to take that risk.
Laurie's 6'6". There's Denzel Washington. He traveled last week to Hartford. He's a big supporter.
He was getting the games last year too. He's a loyal dad.
In motion is Biddle. Corey Ross in the backfield on 3rd and goal. Quick pass. Inside. Touchdown! Brad Winter! And the first ever Mountain Lion touchdown at home. Throws this crowd in Sacramento.
Rod Windsor is one-on-one with Papier Brown. Perfect back shoulder throw by Dante Culpepper. Last week, he had a big 3rd down conversion on the back shoulder. Here they are at the top of the screen. Beautiful back shoulder throw.
Scott here for the extra point. That's a big factor in the game in Omaha last night. And Hartford missed the extra point. And not Scott yet. He's got the Mountain Lions on top. The offense, a 12-yard, 86-yard drive, 12 plays, culminating to Windsor. 7-3 Mountain Lions.
Welcome to Progressive. Nice calculator.
I'm just trying to save money on my car insurance.
You know, with Progressive, you get the option to name your price.
Is that even possible?
Absolutely. Trade?
And I still get great service?
More like super great. Oh, you have a message. Hello.
Calculator humor.
I'll be here all week. I will. That was my schedule.
The freedom to name your price. Now that's Progressive. Call or click today.
It's morning, I'm hungry, gonna go to Burger King.
Burger King for breakfast? Yes, there's such a thing. Breakfast bowls and biscuits, a yummy, tasty hoot. A party in your tummy. Hey, where did you get that flute? It's breakfast, new breakfast. It's better by a ton. Platters so darn big, they can block out the sun. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Tummy, tummy, tummy. Yummy, tummy. Yummy, yummy, tummy. It's breakfast, new breakfast at BK. bunch of great new items at breakfast your way. With a bunch of great new items at breakfast your way.
The all-new BK breakfast menu. That's right, from Burger King.
Dante Culpepper with his second touchdown pass of his two-game UFL career, capping off a 12-play, 86-yard drive. What impressed you about the drive?
A couple of great throws. Hit Tate Biddle down the middle of the field on a deep curl route, about a 15 to 18-yard gain, and then he turned around on the scramble and hits Laurie out on the right sideline. And it was all set up by the roughing the punter call, gave him a little rhythm, got some more plays called, and then a beautiful back shoulder throw to Windsor for the touchdown.
And the Mountain Lions D has hung in there against Bollinger and company. Dominic Rhodes is back to return right at the goal line. Rhodes up to the 10, got a seam. Not over the 25, about the 27, 28. And Prince Kwateng took him down. Star out of Northwestern, where he was a team captain. Second year in the UFL, the players, 20 of them can be protected by each team. And a lot of returning players on both teams here.
Especially offensively. The left side of the offensive line for the Florida team, Brooks, a couple of his receivers. Brooks said to us coming into it that this is the most physical front seven in the league, defensively. This Sacramento defensive front seven.
He's got trips to the left, moving wide left is Maurice Price. Hankton inside of him. Russell's got great speed, 88 inside of him. Looks to those guys, then checks it off and goes down low to Dominic Rhodes. Let's go back to our Damon Hack with the quarterback of the Sacramento Mountain Lions.
Thanks, guys. I'm with Dante Culpepper after a tremendous 12-play drive. Dante, what was the difference getting the ball in the end zone after some struggles earlier in this game?
We just settled down a little bit and just made some plays. You know, we had an opportunity to make some plays, and we made it. You know, simple as that. And we got to continue to do that and build on it the rest of the game.
Dante, you have a new weapon in tight end Nate Lowry. What has he brought into this offense?
Well, he's a guy that has a lot of experience. He's a guy that has a great playmaking ability in him, and he has very nice hands, and I love that in my tight ends.
Thanks, Dante, for your time. Guys, back up to you. It sounds like Dante's really winging it this game.
Well, he's really gotten settled down a little bit. As you saw Dominic Rhodes get a gain of 7.
He likes the big target in the tight end. That can be a quarterback's friend, especially in the red zone.
Our sideline report brought to you by AOL Fan House. For more information on the UFL, go to fanhouse.com. First and 10 for Bollinger and the Tuskers offense. Rhodes again. Met initially by Scott Ware. That slowed him up. No gain in the play. Lewis Holmes helped out, the right defensive end. Bring up second and 10. Gorgeous night in Sacramento. It was a fiery week, I'd say, at Mountain Lion Camp. Last week, they struggled in their opener. They were rusty. Dennis Green made 9 roster changes. 9 guys got the pink slip, and they've come out after a little bit of a slow start with some fire. Bollinger well out of bounds, incomplete. Intended for Cortez Hankton, but he just threw that one away. He was well covered.
You know, the Sacramento team does have a sense of urgency. They came in, 9 guys got fired last week. Guys are a little on edge, had an intense week of practice. On the flip side, this is the second West Coast trip for this Florida team. They could be a little tired, a little sluggish early, but they were down 10-0 last week and started slow. So it's no big deal to them to start slow.
Russell, the speedster, out to the wide left. Hankton to the right. Whistle before the snap.
Yeah, Bengal, you timeout. Florida, their first charge timeout of the half.
Tuskers will take their first timeout with 6:56 to go here in the first half. The Mountain Lions have come back and grabbed the lead on the Tuskers.
This stuff is good.
Breaking open the crust, it was like a treasure.
I think it's kind of the zest to it. Have you tried this?
I love them. This is really good.
That's good.
This is the real deal. This is the stuff that we eat.
I absolutely love Crunch and Munch.
My whole family loves Hebrew National.
I love Peter Pan.
I absolutely love
They love it.
My sons love it.
I love. My kids love it.
Oh, I love it.
My family loves it. I love it.
Greetings, America. If you wear UFL gear, you'll never look this good. Most of us will never look this good. But if you wear UFL gear, you're gonna look good.
UFL jerseys, caps, tees, and more are available now. Go to buyufl.com. The United Football League. If you like great football, you'll love the UFL.
A year ago, Will Power didn't know if he would ever race again. Power rose to the challenge.
Power continues to dominate.
As a season-long points leader, he had a record 8 poles and 5 wins. Knowing the taste of victory, defending champion Dario Franchitti is thirsty for more. Can Will Power prevail in the race for the championship?
Which one you want?
Let's go bench. You think it's going to be cover 2?
I think so.
I get a swirl and a bench. How about that?
All right.
So 2.
X swirl, Z bench?
Yeah.
Just tell them, go the swirl on the strong side.
Yeah.
You still do your check option. You want your back to do a check option, right?
What he's talking about is hopefully getting a 2-deep coverage and running what they call a bench route. A bench route would be coming up the numbers of the field on the inside edge and then running an 18 to 16 yard out towards the sideline and try to hit the little dead zone. There's a 2-deep coverage.
1 for 4 on third downs. This is third and a big 10.
But they're not getting a 2-deep coverage.
Bollinger looking. Big 10 for the first. He's going to... Well, he almost went over the line of scrimmage, did not. Now pursuit, knocked out of bounds nicely. Montarius Thomas has had a big first half. And the Tuskers will have to punt. Good job, I would assume, downfield covering, huh?
Right. They didn't get the coverage they were hoping for. They were hoping for some form of a 2-deep coverage, and they didn't get it. They got a 3-deep. Winds up holding on to the ball because no one's open. Brooks moves around, and Dontarius lays a lick on him before he gets out of bounds.
How did 3-deep change their perspective?
Well, now the corners have outside leverage, and it's more of a zone where it's a tougher route. You're hoping for a safety that has to worry about the whole half of the field. Instead, he's only worried about a third of it out there, and he can cover it tighter.
Ken Parrish to punt. It's a short, wobbly one. Aaron Woods can move. He picks it up at the 18, but can he get out of that pursuit? No, his helmet came flying off as well. When the helmet comes off, it's a dead play immediately. But he was in some trouble there. And again, no return. 45-yard punt. He's fine. And so is Dante Culpepper. They're number 8's quarterback in this one. Bollinger and Culpepper. Sacramento leads.
Ready? Yeah. No. Wait. Now if I want to... Oh! Oh! Thank you! Man, do me. Oh! I just puked in my mouth. I just puked in my mouth. Come on, give it to me. Oh, OMG! You good? We're good.
Looks like we're going to be here all season.
Can't get enough football? The United Football League. If you like great football, you'll love the UFL.
Polaris is having a factory-authorized clearance, which means you can get financing as low as 3.99% and up to $1,200 in rebates on vehicles like the Ranger RZR, or the Sportsman XP, or the Ranger XP. That's financing as low as 3.99% and up to $1,200 in rebates. Hey, it's all about the deal. That's all you need to know, right? All deal, no hype. The Polaris factory-authorized clearance. Going on now.
Show your spirit with Skinit.com. We've got your school, your team, your style. Pick your favorite skin or create your own. Or choose from sports, entertainment, fashion, and more. Go to Skinit.com today.
Nice to have you back with us. The UFL on Versus tonight. Our opener. We'll have coverage all year long. And the crowd here coming out on a debut night in big numbers. They're going to be close to the sellout number. The Mountain Lions starting their third straight possession here, Doug, inside their own 17. Last time it didn't matter.
At least they're not giving up points, and they are getting the ball back. And Dante has shown they can go the length of the field with big chunks. And 3 big completions last drive for big yardage.
Amy and Windsor on the near side, the wideouts. As Culpepper hands to Ross, and he stopped quickly. Nice play in the backfield by Terrence Melton again.
Number 20, Corey Ross, the ball carrier.
No gain in the play.
Terrence Melton is a strong side linebacker, very physical.
Let's go back down to Ryan Neese.
Hey, guys, you guys see behind me right now the Florida Tuskers offense. They're looking a little sluggish right now. We're used to seeing this offense, really a high-powered offense, getting up and down the field, but right now they're really not doing what we're used to seeing. You guys think it's the tough travel? Their schedule's is very demanding.
No doubt about it. I think that's a part of the slow start for them. I think they will get it rolling as they go.
Culpepper again eluding out of the pocket. Pointing to his receivers, going to run. And he was pushed forward up to almost the 25 by Melton again. Melton may have given him a few more yards. 8 yards on the carry.
Looks like Patrick Chakor chasing him down from behind and giving him a shove, but Dante still can move. You know, he's rolling out there. He's picking up a few positive yards. Dante's healthy, and he's as long as I'm healthy, I want to still be playing football.
2,652 yards rushing in the NFL. 34 touchdowns rushing for Dante Culpepper. Passing yardage over 24,000 yards in his 11-year career. And he's only 33, which I think surprises some people. Moves again, eluding, fell down. Did the ball get back to the line of scrimmage?
I believe it did, and that's exactly what we were talking about earlier in attempting to throw it away.
As long as he gets back to the line of scrimmage, no problem at all, no matter where you are, although he may have been out of the pocket anyway, as he was dragged down there by the pursuing Chris Harrington.
That shows you how strong he is, though. He's a big boy. He's about 268. Just strong as an ox. He can have people hanging on him and still get rid of the football.
Tom Malone will punt. Avion Kaysen is back at his 30. He will drift to the 25 under pursuit. Tackle to the play.
Brought down by number 25,
Terrell Mays made the play. Terrific job, 51-yard punt. And these are key plays to not give Florida any kind of short field.
I'll tell you what, the punt coverage in this game on both sides has been excellent. We have seen a lot of big hits. Mays comes down, times it up perfectly, wraps up. Dante's pretty happy about it. Playing field position.
He's almost giddy about playing in this league. I think that might surprise some people because of his career. He's genuinely excited to be here.
No doubt about it. We saw it in his eyes. His coaches say it. He's excited to be playing football again and be back on the field. Yeah, part of that is proving he can still get it done.
First and 10 on the 24. Little play action for Bollinger. That's usually effective going in the direction of Getzner. And he's taken out of bounds in the play. He's incomplete. Coverage by Ronnie Prude.
Ronnie did a great job just one-on-one. Getzner tried to take him to the post and come back to the corner outside, and Brooks was trying to just put it up in a position for him to catch it.
Give the Lions the credit defensively. A little combination of a sluggish offense and a good defense.
I think they're a little tired, but I'll give credit to this defense. The coverage has been excellent down the field. Brooks is barely over 50% right now throwing a football.
Last week he had a tough start. He was too afraid, then got hot. Tonight he had a better start and been held in check. A little draw play to the back Dominic Rhodes. Gain of 5 for the former Super Bowl winning running back. Rhodes with 2 touchdowns last week. Zeke Marino in on the stop.
Zeke's active, boys. Zeke's covered a lot of ground tonight. But that's the key to this offense right now is find a way to run the football. There you're doing it off the fake pass look and then hand the draw. Something that's become popular. The quarterback gives a little pump fake and then goes for the draw. And it kind of opened up. That had a little crease there anyway.
Good news maybe for the Tuskers, sluggish or not, they're only down 7-3.
Exactly.
1-5-5. Big 3rd and 6. Bollinger back, throws near side. He's going to have a first down and more. Off to Dalvin Russell near side. Look out Denny Green as he got around to the 42-yard line. Denny okay?
Denny's mixing it up. He's ready to go now.
Well, Denny knows who he was. Right there.
They are who we think they thought they were.
Green of 50. Look out, Denny.
Denny with his quick. Oh, he didn't want to go with the quick feet. Denny didn't choose to use the quick feed. He put the forearm up and was taking the hit and trying to deliver a blow.
Knocks Sendeo down, his teammate too. Look at this collision here.
Boom. Denny hanging in there. That's
Lenny 5'7",
I'll tell you what. That's tough. He looks all right.
Guy.
No worse for the wear. Way to be tough.
Look at the career he's had. Little play action for Bollinger. Or wide open over the middle is Calvin Russell again. And the youngster, and what a story he is as he gets inside the 45. The way he made this team as Sendeo makes the stop is incredible.
Absolutely. Goes to a free agent tryout. Just we used to call him the Gong Show.
In Atlanta.
In Atlanta. 400-plus guys. He gets there. He almost left because there were so many guys. He didn't think he'd get a fair shake. And he winds up getting the camp.
Called his agent. The agent told him to stay. And then people kept coming on. It was 400, 500. He got up to 700. And they got 2 guys out of there. Dicing is Rhodes. What a good run for Dominic Rhodes. Thomas got him again. Dontarius stopping Rhodes, who was a little sluggish last week running 12 carries, 18 yards, but he's been off to a pretty good start here in the second
here.
quarter.
Of course, they do a good job up front. Lucas and Davis on the left side opening up the hole, and he slips through. I'll tell you what, he's got a little bounce in his step this week. I don't know, maybe he just didn't have space last week, but his numbers were very poor, although he ended up with 2 touchdowns, 1 rushing, 1 receiving. But, you know, looks like he's getting a little opportunity this week to get some space.
There's competition. He's not getting there because of his name.
No.
You know, Cason's there, and Hicks, and in fact, they're ahead of him on the depth chart. Rhodes is in the backfield again. Play action, Bollinger. A lot of time, nicely thrown, and it's Posiak who makes the catch down to the 15-yard line. Marino got him.
Nice touch on the ball. Posiak can run now for a tight end. Had a beautiful route earlier, ended up dropping the ball. Here, the play action buys the time, sucks the linebackers up, and then he just drops it over the linebacker's head. Let's Zeke Marino on the coverage and trying to jar that ball loose. Posiak wraps it up and a big gain on the play.
2-minute warning, a gain of 17 on the play as the Tuskers are looking to get back on the board. They trail 7-3 in our UFL On Versus debut this season.
To the Venture card from Capital One, we get double miles on every purchase. So we earned an LA getaway twice as fast. We get double miles every time we use our card, no matter what we're buying. And since double miles add up quick, Roman, get up! We can bring the whole gang. It's hard to beat double miles.
Whoa, he's on the list.
But we're with him.
Get the Venture card from Capital One and earn double miles on every purchase every day. Go to CapitalOne.com.
What's in your wallet?
At Polaris, we designed a trail-dominating legend, the Sportsman XP, to lead a new team of smooth-riding trail runners. We made a versatile, powerful, mid-size Ranger, launching a new group of value-minded workhorses. And we made the ultimate hunting vehicle, the Ranger XP, even better, heading up a new team of hard-working hunting machines. From a #1 maker of ATVs and side-by-sides, Polaris, hardest working, smoothest riding.
Down by 7, final play for the
only thing that would make this any better is overtime.
They'll need a miracle to win this football game. Ferris slot right, drops back. Hines takes the pass at the 30 with a seam. Wow, can you believe it? One man to beat. We're headed to overtime.
Buffalo Wild Wings, you have to be here.
Field goal for the win.
Welcome back to UFL On Versus. Week number 2 in the UFL. Exciting game last night in Omaha, a sellout, as the Nighthawks won their game over Hartford. The Colonials beat these Mountain Lions last week at Rentschler Field in Connecticut, comfortably, 27-10. Now the Mountain Lions with a tough task against the Tuskers. Say that 5 times fast. Rhodes in the backfield. 1st and 10 here. Second quarter. Rhodes spins. Marino held him up. Got the first hit on him. And Scott Ware came in as well to help out.
Boy, Sendejo came flying up to support, missed the tackle in the backfield, but penetrated defensively.
All right, so you got 143 and counting. It's been a good first half for the Mountain Lions. How important to hold them to 3 at the worst?
Just psychologically, to know you can keep them out of the end zone and maintain a lead going into half. You played a great half of football, come out with the lead, and of course, psychologically for Florida, they stick in the end zone. Everything's cool, they're up and feeling good about themselves.
Hankton is in motion. Rhodes in the backfield. Bollinger looking over the middle, and That's Hankton in motion and sliding inside of Robert Bourne for the score.
Hankton on Bourne. Beautiful pass play. Hankton comes in motion across the formation, widens Bourne. Watch him. He widens them with his stem, and then boom, the ball's inside on the skinny post. Beautiful throw, timing-wise by Bollinger. Can't touch that. Hankton's one of those guys that he trusts. That's why he can turn it loose on time and throw it in rhythm, because he knows he's running the right distance, the right depth.
Great pass and well played. You're right. And Nick Novak books it through, and just like that, the Huskers have regained the lead. The Tuskers up 10-7, but 1:15 to go here for the Mountain Lions.
Yeah, it'll be fun to see Dante going to a 2-minute drill. Here we go. Starts up front with protection. Great job by the guys up front. Stand there, hit his back foot, quick 5-step drop, bam. And you can throw that when you trust your receiver to run the routes at the correct depth in the right spot on the field. You can anticipate the throw and read his body language, and when you throw it on time, there's no stopping it.
Corey Ross.
Just staying loose, staying warm. Corey got a little more bounce in his step tonight. It looked like they've got a few creases there for him.
Let's go down to Ryan Neese.
I'm here with Brooks Bollinger. Great throw right there. What was the coverage that you read?
They had quarters, and Jason Posiak did a great job of running through the near safety, clearing it out. And Cortez just had to beat the corner, stuck him, and got inside, and made my job easy on that play.
That's a great way to finish a half. How do you guys feel going into this halftime with that score?
We got to pick it up, you know. Obviously, they're a good defense, but we haven't sustained drives. We haven't finished drives. Consistency is going to be in the second half. Consistency and finish this game out.
Now, this defense is giving you trouble early. What are some of the things that you got to go in halftime to correct?
I think just execute, man. Like I said, it's nothing in particular that's getting us. It's a play. On one play, it'll be one guy, and the next play, it'll be another. Hurting ourselves a little bit. We just need to come out, focus on the little things, and let the big plays happen.
Number 82, the receiving team. Penalties after this to the goal.
All right, thank you, Ryan.
First down.
Holding on the return by J.D. Washington will back up the Mountain Lions even more. We mentioned the bad field position to start off their drives. This will be the fourth straight inside their 17, and this one the worst of all at their 6. Now, how do you play with 1:09 to go?
This changes your mentality. You still don't want to go 3 and out. You're trying to get a first down, but you're a little more conservative with your play calling. You might run the ball. You might go screen or draw, and just be a little conservative in this end of the field until you get a first down.
Everybody's wide, 4 wideouts, and there's that conservative play, a little inside handoff to Washington. Runs to the left, got over the 10.
I don't know. I'd use my defensive timeouts until they got that first down and take another shot at scoring.
That was Baylor, I beg your pardon.
But that's me. I'm a quarterback. I want the ball back. I want to score.
Clock running.
Richmond. 20.
Culpepper's going to fire. It's complete over the 15. It's real close to first down yardage. Amy has it.
First down?
Oh, I would be taking.
When the clock goes. So.
Yeah, I would be taking my timeouts. I think you want to wait.
It is a first down.
You want it to wait until you got that first down to call your timeout.
And that's exactly what the Mountain Lions did. So they're at their 16.
Yeah, but they should have called that timeout a little quicker.
This timeout brought to you by Conagra Foods, proud partner of the UFL and maker of foods you love. Mike Kruzek, the offensive coordinator. And that's a familiar reunion with Dante Culpepper and Kruzek, who was his head coach down at UCF years ago.
Absolutely. He had a lot of success at UCF with Cruz, and then he had a lot of success with Denny Green later on with Minnesota. So and that's all part of the situation of why he came here and why he feels comfortable coming to the Sacramento team.
I think you asked him, would he have come here without that combination led by Green? And he said no. He had some other options. All right, let's see what they do here. On a 1st and 10 on their own 16. Culpepper's looking down the field. Bobby, look out! Nearly picked up, incomplete. Amy. He had it wide open there, and that's the danger. That is a 26-yard line. Jerome Carter on the coverage.
The amazing thing is that he's trying to be conservative with the ball. Everyone's dropping out zones, getting there extra deep. So go ahead, dump it off underneath. Catch the ball first, Otis. Catch the ball first, tuck it away. All of a sudden, a negative play here, and you're down by 2 scores.
He did prevent the interception, I think, with that little whack.
Great little last effort.
McGargle went after it. So now it's 2nd and 10. And with 23 seconds to go, looks like they're going to still try to push the ball. Culpepper under pressure. This time he's brought down.
Yeah, they should let the clock just run. But now the defense will call a timeout to force the punt.
Shakura got in on him. It's sacked by Joe Clairman, presented by AOL Fan House.
Tell you what, Shakura's all over the field. He was all over the field last week making plays. He gets in that backfield, he creates havoc, he chases.
Hold up. Hey folks, this timeout brought to you by ConAgra Foods, proud partner of the UFL and maker of the food you love. Take a timeout now.
So now with 18 seconds, you got a 3rd down play coming up, 3rd and a mile and a half, about 20-ish. Florida, look for Florida to use their last timeout here and get the force the punt. Hey, bad snap on the punt, blocked punt, punt return, 1 play and a field goal. They had a kicker that knocked down a 54-yarder last week.
What do you expect him to do? Is he going to take
again like a hit screen or something? Something. Yeah, he's going upfield.
2nd and 3rd and 13. He's going downtown. He's got Biddle. Who's got it? Tay Biddle with a big gain with 10 seconds to go. A gain of 54 as he got by Darius Bennett. Oh, what a play.
That is the other option. Just throw it down there. If it gets intercepted, it's a 60-yard punt. Tell me Dante Culpepper doesn't still have a big arm. Dante lays it out there. Tay Biddle goes and gets it. Darius, you can't get beat in this situation. Now it's setting up a 55, 56-yard field goal right now. They need 5 to 10 yards.
Gotcha, the kicker, told me he's got a 65-yarder in him. He was booting him before the game here, and he's got a record we'll talk about as well. We'll see. Clock, watch out, too. 8 seconds. He throws, complete. Down to the 25. They're going to call timeout. 1 second. Did they get it?
I don't think... I believe he was across the line of scrimmage. I believe he was across the line of scrimmage.
Would the timer please reset the game clock to 2 seconds?
What's the problem? No.
We'll make the call here.
Illegal forward pass. Number 8 of the offense. Quarterback beyond the line. It's a loss of down. That penalty also includes a 10-second runoff. The half is over.
So Culpepper, as you said, Doug, was just ahead of the line of scrimmage, and that could cost them 3 points. Let's take a look at it.
Take a good look at where the line of scrimmage was. The ball should have been on the 38. We got our little line there to show you. Dante's right at it. That's a tough one to call. But it ends the half with the runoff. The clock was running on an offensive penalty, a 10-second runoff.
Exciting first half. The Tuskers leading Sacramento by the score of 10-7.
Can't focus on winning.
Welcome back to halftime. Florida, where they lead of 10-7. The locker rooms are a little tight here at this very nice complex in Sacramento. So the players are outside. Kind of like at your local league football.
Well, your offense and defense split up anyway, so you're in sections anyway, so it doesn't matter if you're inside or out.
There's Denny Green inside with his Sacramento Mountain Lions, who trail by 3 now at the half against the tough Florida Tuskers, who have never been beaten in 7 regular season games, the 6 last year and the 1 this year. Thoughts on the Sacramento defense? Our David Hack catching up with the defensive coordinator of the Mountain Lions.
Defensive coordinator Ricky Hunley of the Sacramento Mountain Lions. And coach, a much better half this week than last week. What's been the difference in your play?
Well, our guys just got to settle down and just do their job. You know, just do your assignment, stay in your gap, tackle. The biggest thing for us is just tackling, wrapping up, running your feet. It's just basic fundamentals. Guys get excited and get a little jittery, a little nervous. It's a big game. And, you know, they've settled down here in the second half, and we'll be okay.
Coach, who's impressed you on your defensive side of the ball?
Well, you know, I think when they come together as a group, I mean, the whole unit can impress me. But right now, you know, it's just been spotty spots where guys are just, you know, a mishap here, a mishap there. But we'll get it together in the second half.
What's going to be the message to the guys in halftime?
Well, the message is just play our brand of football. We run and we hit and we tackle people. We get them on the football. Give the opportunity to the offense. Give them chances to make some play.
Thanks, Coach.
Thoughts there, as you see, and you get this great access from the United Football League, as you could see, interviewing the players, coaches during the game. Locker room access as Denny Green works his way around with his staff. Rather large staffs, too. I think Jay Gruden's got 15 assists. All right, Doug, let's take a look at that play toward the end of that second quarter. What are we looking at when you look at a quarterback? Is he over the line of scrimmage or not? Where's the focus?
You're looking at where the football is when he releases it. And unfortunately, it is right at the line, and this is too close to call. I'll tell you what, boom.
Wow.
Now, the angle of the camera here now might distort that look just a little because we're in front of the ball, and this would have been a field goal attempt because there were 2 seconds left on the clock, and they had a timeout. So he's winding the clock there. They would have had to call the timeout quickly.
Which they did because
that's hard to call.
He said go back to the 2 seconds. But it's not his feet. But one thing, he's so big, Doug, after he threw the ball, he landed 4 yards past the line to almost make it look.
Yeah, the momentum
like
of the quarterback really made it look like he was much farther forward than he was. I think at the release point of the ball, it might have been across, but it was close.
All right, plenty of festivities here in Sacramento. We're back to look at the first half highlights. That's Doug Flutie's band. No, one of these days they'll be there. Back with our halftime festivities in a moment.
Better run to Men's Warehouse. Suits are on sale, including designer brands and big and tall. Buy one and get a second suit for just $100. You're gonna like the way you look. I guarantee it.
Hi. Well, this is where it all starts at Regions, where we build each of our customers a better banking experience. We're committed to making things easier, like our Life Green checking and savings accounts. They're great ways to save time and money. Hey, Bob. Hey, Mike. You adding all the features like online banking with bill pay and mobile banking?
Yeah, along with the new Regions relationship rewards.
People are going to love that.
So great.
Yeah. If you're ready for a bank that will work harder for you today and down the road, switch to Regions.
It's capable of everything except taking a day off. The GMC Sierra, the truck that offers you over 400 horsepower, over 1,900 pounds of payload, and up to 10,700 pounds of towing. If you've got work to do, there's no better truck than the GMC Sierra. During GMC Truck Month, get 0% APR for 60 months on a 2011 GMC Sierra. Plus a year of Sirius XM with commercial-free music and more, including every NFL game.
Fanhouse.com. Go beyond the scores and stats. Get the story behind the story from an all-star cast of writers who tell it like it is. Your sports live here, so step inside. Fanhouse.com.
For the championship.
Welcome back to our coverage of the UFL here on Versus. It is 10-7. Sacramento behind after that late score by Florida. You had a chance to talk with Larry Upson and talk about the great access we have. He's the head of the officials, long-time career in the NFL, to further go over that play that ended the quarter. So take us through.
Larry says that the rule is, and obviously he knows what he's talking, the entire body and ball have to be over the line for it to be an illegal throw. Therefore, his left foot and probably his right were both behind the line of scrimmage. The ball was barely across, if at all. So it was definitely a legal throw, and they could have been lining up to kick a field goal.
Let's look at it again, Doug.
Dante, now the entire ball and body have to be across. If any part of his body is behind that line, he's good. And he's definitely both
Well, that's clearly.
A bunch of his body is behind. The ball may have been across, but it doesn't matter. It's a completion, and that also shows his arm strength. Leaning to his right, running forward, throwing across his body all the way out to the left sideline. Dante's got a strong arm, and it should have been a field goal attempt.
And they had the 2 seconds. Would have been, I think, about a 42-yard field goal. He moved well. He threw the ball well. And yet the Tuskers, for all their fatigue perhaps, still come back late. Bollinger poised, setting up the pass with some good runs from Rhodes, and then he found Hankton. And yes, Florida's still on top after all that.
They're methodical. They play good, solid football. They keep themselves in the game. They got behind last week 10-0. This week, nothing real flashy. But all of a sudden, Brooks hits a few passes. He gets 129 yards passing at half, hits the big touchdown pass to Hankton, and they're on top at the half.
You look at the numbers, they're very similar there for the two teams. It's a tight ball game, anybody's game. And I think, at least from Sacramento's standpoint, they've got to feel good about that as well. Here's that touchdown to give Florida the lead late in the second quarter. Hankton has them up 10-7.
Better run to Men's Warehouse. Suits are on sale, including designer brands and big and tall. Buy one and get a second suit for just $100. You're gonna like the way you look, I guarantee it.
Fanhouse.com. Go beyond the scores and stats. Get the story behind the story from an all-star cast of writers who tell it like it is. Your sports live here, so step inside. Fanhouse.com.
You get job benefits, company benefits, even card member benefits. But did you know DirecTV comes with benefits too?
I watch Sports Mix because there's nothing like obsessing over 8 sports channels at the same time. I gotta have it all, and it's all on channel 600.
I use Auto Bill Pay to go green. No more borrowing stamps from the office because I pay my bill online. I signed up at DirecTV.com.
You've got the benefits of the best TV. DirecTV.
Dish Network claims to have the same TV as DirecTV for less. But did you know that their basic package includes 30 radio stations and dozens of TV channels you've probably never even heard of? So why does Dish Network call it America's Top 120 if you only get a few decent TV channels? With DirecTV's basic package, you get the highest rated channels with all your favorite shows. So don't be fooled by Dish Network. When you compare, DirecTV wins every time.
Monday on the Daily Line, brought to you by Keystone Light. We'll recap the NFL weekend with the Cardinals' Joey Porter. Our college football insider will break down the latest rankings, and Ariel Helwani of Versus.com takes us behind the scenes of UFC 119. That's Monday at 11 on the Daily Line.
The United Football League on Versus is presented by RotoHog, award-winning fantasy sports. And by Cutter's Gloves. No other glove performs like this. Tonight's halftime is brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Lots of extra features that won't cost you extra. Now that's Progressive. Visit Progressive.com today. The Mountain Lions coming back onto the field and celebrating their return there. In the left of the shot is Paul Pelosi, the owner of the Sacramento Mountain Lions and the husband of Nancy Pelosi, the Speaker of the House of Representatives. Some key interceptions in the first half.
Dante's came because he's trying to force the issue and trying to make a play when no play was there. But turned around, boom, Hicks gets it to bounce off his hands and up in the air, interception, right back at you. Sacramento came in right back, and it was, the touchdown pass was set up because of the roughing the punter call that set that drive up in the beginning, and Dante got it rolling. But just before the half, Hankton's beautiful seam post, widens the corner, touchdown pass, puts Bollinger, and they're back on top. Florida's up 10-7 at half.
And we are just about set for the start of this second half in pro football's return to beautiful city here in Northern California. One of the 5 franchises, one of the couple of new franchises in the UFL this season. You had the team from New York move to Hartford. Of course, the Tuskers are based in Orlando, where we will be on Thursday night to see a rematch of the Las Vegas Locos and these Florida Tuskers. That'll be fun. It's a 6 o'clock Eastern time start on Thursday right here on Versus.
Las Vegas is home resting up, too, getting ready for Florida after they've made 2 West Coast trips. So Vegas has their first East Coast trip and has an extra week to get ready for Florida.
If there were adjustments to be made, anything that jumps out at you for the second half?
No, I think that both teams are starting to find a little rhythm offensively. So defensively, I think the adjustments start to come. You keep doing what you're doing, but be ready to start attacking a little more defensively. Figure out how to get to the quarterback. Each team did have a sack and created a turnover, but I think the pressure on the quarterback is going to be a difference as this game goes.
We saw the Lions offense coming on, and the good news for them is they're going to have the ball.
Get the ball back. They got that rhythm going after the roughing the punter. Had a nice drive. Dante got his feet wet a little bit and threw his first touchdown pass today, and here they're getting the ball game.
Aaron Woods can fly. He's on the 9. Trying to find a seam on the right side. Got some room. Up to the 50-yard line. Down to the 30. Down the sideline. If he gets a block here, might go all the way. Aaron Woods is in for a touchdown. There's a flag on the play. 91 yards. But
very marginal block. It's going to be called, but boy, it was close.
During the return, illegal block in the back. Receiving team number 82. Penalties after this to the goal. First down.
Darryl Strong. They called. Let's see.
Strong hits the guy right on the side. You can't find the block there. It's not in the picture. But boy, I saw it happen live, and I wasn't sure if the flag was going to come out or not. It was a marginal borderline. I couldn't have made the call, but here we might see it from a wider angle. Right there, top of the screen. I think you got to call it.
Yep.
You've got to call it.
And it's a Hernandez-Jones 44. And boy, what a turn of emotion. Instead of the touchdown, look where they are.
Here we go
way
again.
Back.
Backed up.
They're on the 10. They were not very conservative at the end of the first half, deep in their own zone. And they're not starting out that way either. Culpepper to Ross, hit right away. Looks free. Hard hitting. As he's knocked out at not the 13 or 14. McGargle really rocked Corey Ross.
But that's the Corey Ross. Yeah, he's a little winded, or
I think he was
shaking a little there.
You heard that.
But that's Corey Ross from last year, catching the ball well out of the backfield, making a guy miss, taking the big hit.
What you got, ref?
He's getting his wits together. He probably got a little dazed. That was a tough collision.
He gives up 39 pounds to McGargle, who is the NCAA's all-time leading tackler when he graduated from Northwestern. 545 tackles in 05.
Well, he's your typical middle linebacker all over the field, makes plays, has a nose for the ball, recovered a couple fumbles last week, and he comes up and puts a pop on Corey. And you got to love the effort that Corey Ross had there, breaking tackles and pushing him. He still didn't go down. He just kind of got dazed a little and went out of bounds. There he shook the first tackler, comes up, and here comes McGargle. Pow! Helmet to helmet. Actually, McGargle's helmet got rocked a little there, too. Corey says, I'm all right. Well, maybe I'm not. Sometimes that little loss of equilibrium doesn't set in for a few seconds.
14-16 remaining, third quarter, and a good one here. The UFL on Versus.
Making sure we pick up the zone blitz. Weak side linebacker. Who's got him? Who's got the Sam linebacker when he comes?
We got to pick this up now. Here we go. Flank right. F flag. Yeah, boy.
The United Football League. If you like great football, you'll love the UFL.
Thank you for calling USA Prime Credit. My name is Peggy.
You have problem?
Peggy? Okay. I've been waiting for 15 minutes for someone to pick up.
You're tenacious like bull. I like.
Please hold.
No, Peggy.
So pretty.
Want better customer service? Switch to Discover, where you can talk to a real person in less than a minute. It pays to Discover.
We know you Mountain West fans want battles for the Beehive boot. You want border wars. You want to see Falcons fighting Lobos and Cowboys tussling with Aztecs. And you really want to know who's going to set themselves up to take home the Commander-in-Chief's trophy. Catch Navy at Air Force next Saturday at 2. We know the Mountain West. Can willpower prevail in the race for the championship?
Nice crowd here in Sacramento for the UFL on Versus. Been some heavy hitting here as we've seen this season and last year in the UFL. Big hit on Kaysen by Terrell Mays there in the first half. For more of that, let's go down to Ryan.
Hey, guys, this is a physical game. A lot of slobber knockers. We've seen it on defense. We're seeing it on special teams. Right now, I'm holding the face mask of one of the players on special teams. If you look at the face mask, right in the forehead area, there's a huge dent right in this face mask. Doug, you know how hard it is to bend a face mask. There's some hard hitting going on out here.
That's a pop and a half to bend that thing. I actually had a guy named Greg Battle in the CFL do it to me once.
Hope your mask didn't come off like that one. Culpepper is back. Culpepper trying to elude, throws it. You know what? That's a smart play because it got back past the line of scrimmage, I think. Yeah, that was over the 15-yard line.
All right, he got it there. I wasn't sure if he got it there or if they were just ruling that because he was on his way down, that didn't make it.
That's a UFL rule right there.
It's a great effort, again, showing that upper body strength of being able to get that ball back to the line of scrimmage.
As long as the ball goes to the line of scrimmage or beyond, even if there's not a receiver,
and even if he's still in the pocket between the tackles.
So here's that big third down again. 3 for 7 on third downs. 3rd and 7. Need to get to the 20-yard line. And that one is Windsor did not go in. Is incomplete for Keir. Brown was covering, and the Mountain Lions are going to have to punt, and the Tuskers should wind up with pretty good field position.
Windsor slipped coming out of his cut there. He tried to widen for Keir Brown. It was actually, he had outside leverage. The play should have been there, and he slipped coming out of his break.
On his new, beautiful $1.3 million turf here at Sacramento State. Avion Kaysen is at the 37, a leading run, and he's got some room. Avion Kaysen to the 40. He's still going. He's finally brought down from behind by Aaron King. Terrific return for Avion Kaysen. 49-yard punt, but a 32-yard return.
He has good quicks. Now, this is a running back type guy back there now, and Kaysen finds the crease. Calvin Russell was returning punts last week, wasn't crazy about his kick return game, and in steps Kaysen, and he looks good going up through this crease. Nice job by the special teams.
Made that first little move on Dennis Keys, and once he got around him, he had some room. You're seeing the speed. You saw it of Woods before, though it was brought back. You saw it from Kaysen. They'll start in great field position at the 31. Bollinger to Rhodes, gets a couple. Mike Tauili making the stop. MVP defensively of the East-West Shrine game during his collegiate career. He had 13 tackles in that game.
I'll tell you what, 4-yard gain for Florida running the football on first down, that's a big deal. He actually blocked it fairly well. He got up in there, positive yards. As long as they can do that, the play action game will be big.
Hampton wide left, Russell wide to the right. But Rhodes gets it and runs to the right. At the 30, puts the shoulder down, gets up to the 26-yard line. Scott Ware brought him down.
He was even.
Gain of a couple.
Ware's got to lower his pads a little bit when he starts to deliver the blow. He comes up, great job containing, steps up, is going to meet Rhodes. Rhodes lowers the boom and drives him back 3 yards.
Let's go. Flex right.
Again, a third down situation.
Florida's 2 for 6 on third down. Last year, they led the league with an efficiency better than 46% on third down.
A lot of communication going on with Chaz Gesner in the slot to the bottom.
He likes number 19. He's got Kaysen on the left as well. He's brought down nicely on the play by Jason Stewart, the defensive tackle. That sack by Stewart, presented by AOL Fan House, the 6'1", 320-pounder from Northern California with the Fresno State.
Brooks wants to pull the trigger. Great job by the safety, switching things off. Stewart comes free, beats Olivier around the edge, and gets to the quarterback.
Good speed for the 320-pounder. He was a wrestler in high school, so he knows how to tie you up. Probably a good belly-to-belly suplex guy as well. Inside of 12 minutes here in the third quarter. Ken Parrish is at the 50. And they're going to allow the clock, I think, to go.
Stewart last year, the big dog coming around that corner making that sack, picked up an interception last.
Delay game, offense. 5 yards penalties remain, fourth down.
Should have seen him rumbling, stumbling, bumbling 40-something yards for a touchdown last year.
That was against these Tuskers.
Absolutely.
43-yarder, November 19th. That was a tight game. The first game, and they were the California Redwoods last year. It was a blowout game, 34-7 Orlando. But when they came out to the Bay Area, they played in San Francisco. It was a 34-27 game. The Tuskers had to come back to win in the fourth quarter. So a little more wiggle room. And bouncing down, and then out of the end zone, so it'll be a touchback. And, well, they're going to feel like they've got a lot of room. They're starting this time at the 20. 11-19, third quarter in a tight game in Sacramento.
Hi, folks.
Hi. We're ready to switch our car insurance to Progressive.
Today just seemed like a great day to save. Oh, it's not just today. With our free loyalty program, you earn great stuff like accident forgiveness and bigger discounts just by staying with us.
Oh. So what you're saying is it gets even better with age.
Oh. Tell me you're still talking about insurance.
Rewarding loyalty. Now that's Progressive. Call or click today.
Attention catheter users. Stop using dirty catheters. Catheters are now disposable. Recent changes in Medicare and private insurance now allow patients up to 200 new catheters a month. These new catheters are easier to use and disposable. Use them once and throw them away. At little or no cost to you. We bill Medicare and private insurance. And Medical Direct Club will send you a free catheter sample when you call and join. Membership is free. Put an end to the mess and risk of infection by using old catheters. Eliminate trips to the pharmacy and insurance paperwork. Shipping is free. Call Medical Direct Club now to receive your free catheter sample. Our catheter specialists are standing by to answer your questions. All it takes is one phone call, and Medical Direct Club will have these new disposable catheters discreetly delivered right to your door. Shipping is always free. Call 1-800-658-6994. That's 1-800-658-6994.
Well, you saw Corey Ross shaky. Look at Tim McGargle as he also got nicked up on that heavy hit by the middle linebacker. Let's go down to Damon for more on Ross's update. Damon?
Guys, Corey Ross was sitting on the bench for a while after that hard hit. The trainer said that he took a helmet to the stomach, was feeling a bit nauseous. Corey Ross got back up off the bench, actually put on his helmet. The trainer said, "Are you okay, Corey?" Corey gave him the nod, so he's standing on the sideline with his helmet. Looks like he may return later in the game, guys.
Yeah, that's good news.
Steve Baylock now is in the backfield for Sacramento and has the ball. And it cut. Yeah, a good gain. There's 6 yards on the play. Odell Thurman made the stop. Call it 5 yards. That's a good first down play, though, for Steve Baylock, 27-year-old running back out of your neck of the woods. Doug Flutie out of Massachusetts.
He's a strong boy now. They call him A-Train, very physical runner. Puts his head down, goes north and south.
I should call him Baylock then.
Baylock.
Well, he's from Massachusetts. He went to UMass, so you don't pronounce the R.
Oh, yeah, the R. I missed that one. Yeah, I missed it.
Play action for Culpepper. Look at him roll. He's doing a nice job throwing it in. Went for Windsor, off the hand of Windsor, and incomplete.
It was Odell Thurman putting on the chase there on Dante. And I tell you, Odell can run everybody down, but Dante kept his separation. Threw the ball very accurately on the move. I thought last week he wasn't throwing the ball well on the move. And this week, he really has been accurate with the ball. He put that where he had to. It was in a safe spot just out of the reach.
So here we go again. Third down and 5.
Odell makes play. He'll make another big play or two before this thing's over.
Well, Gruden said he's one of the best linebackers in football, and I don't care what league you're talking about. Jay Gruden, the head coach of the Orlando-based Florida Tuskers. 3rd and 5, Culpepper's got some time. Slings it to Windsor, and it's incomplete. Jerome Carter. There wasn't a lot of room there for that play.
I'll tell you what, Carter got away with an illegal bump about 15 yards up the field. Windsor turned him around, went to cut across his face. Carter gave him a good little chuck about 15 yards downfield and slowed him down. Ends up incomplete.
Avion Kaysen is back at the 30, awaiting the punt from Tom Malone at a USC, one of the best collegiate punters in his 4 years with the Trojans, an All-American in his sophomore year in 03. Kaysen's going to get a return at the 35. Got it on one, but not around the arms of Dennis Keys. Flags all over the place. Keys, who last time, remember, he eluded Keys and had that nice return. This time, 22 wrapped him up. 41-yard punt, 3-yard return. Let's get the word, though, from David Kuteya.
Well, Keys learned his lesson. You got to break down a little bit. You just can't go flying at him. These guys are quick.
Going from the spot of the foul. During return, illegal block in the back. Number 24 of the receiving team.
Why?
The 10-yard penalty, first down.
Why do guys consistently push people in the back, block people? Special teams, I would stand on the sideline when we're getting the ball back.
Yeah.
I'm just hoping we catch the ball and don't have a penalty. I don't care about return yards. Let's just get the ball.
It's a big play. Backs him up 15 yards to the 23. Back with the Tuskers possession in a moment.
I'm Andre Dixon, running back from the Hartford Colonials.
What a hit. He dives in for the score.
I go to UFL-football.com for team news, player profiles, apparel, stats, and anything else UFL related.
Visit UFL-football.com for the latest information on your favorite UFL players. The United Football League. If you like great football, you'll love the UFL.
Down by 7. Final play for Detroit.
Only thing that would make this any better is overtime.
They'll need a miracle to win this football game. Harris slot right, drops back. Hines takes the pass at the 30. With the seam! Wow! Can you believe it? One man to beat! We're headed to overtime!
Buffalo Wild Wings. You have to be here.
Field goal for the win!
A brand new season brings a clean slate. And that season starts now on Versus.
Can willpower prevail in the race for the championship?
Welcome back to Sacramento, California. This copyrighted telecast is a presentation of the United Football League and the use of the pictures, descriptions, and accounts of this game without the express written consent of the UFL is prohibited. That is Dennis Green, head coach of Sacramento. Bollinger and the Tuskers for Florida. 1st and 10 of their own 23. And off over to Kaysen. He keeps going, rumbling forward near 1st down yards. Looks like there's going to be a gain of 4 and winds up getting the 1st down. Holmes and Prince Quatang were in on the stop.
Rhodes is running a lot tougher this week. Got up through the hole there quickly on the weak side run play. Straight ahead dive. We'll call it gut because it goes to the open side where there's no tight end. So he'll be going to the left. Going to the left, picks his way through, makes people miss in the hole. That's Ili stepping through unblocked, and he made a miss in the hole and stayed up through there.
Got a little friendly wager going on with his pal Dante Culpepper. We'll tell you about his Bollinger throws. And did he grab that ball? Maurice Price pulled it in with Ware, and Prude was all over him. Ronnie Prude and Scott Ware, gain of 30. Flag on the play. I think it was a defensive pass interference, but we'll see. Didn't matter to
Pass
Maurice
interference
Price.
defense. Number 21. That penalty's declined. First down.
Price at 6'1", going up over Prude at 5'11" to get the ball. And this is trust. This is throwing one up for grabs because he was really not that open. He went up and still concentrated on the ball. Did get bumped early. This guy's showing a little something. Price is making some plays. Now Brooks was just trying to hold the safety and then hang on to it and lay it out there. It takes a big hit and lets it go and gets a completion.
That's Brooks Bollinger in a nutshell right there.
Yeah, the longer you can hold on to the ball, the more accurate you're going to be with that throw. You stay in there and take that hit. And we saw it last week a lot with Brooks.
We're talking about the little friendly wager between Rhodes and his pal Culpepper. He said the winner is going to get the other person's jersey right off their back.
Can you take it home and wash it for us?
He should. He should get it. He should get it sent.
Dry clean.
I don't know if they'll do it on the field or away from the field. There's Culpepper, good pals from their NFL days in Oakland. One of the stops that Dante has had, and Dominic Rhodes. 2nd and 8, Bollinger going in the direction of Calvin Russell. Russell has had a lot of action in his direction today. 3 for 35 so far catching.
Yeah, he's done all right. And he is, Coach Gruden said he's a straight line speed guy. So he's running him on a post route here where he's just trying to outrun the coverage, run at the safety, close on him, and just burst by him. It really wasn't there on that particular play because he was almost a double team by the corner and the safety. And Brooks still put it up.
Here, 4.3840. That'll turn some heads at a trial camp of 700 plus.
At an open tryout. Find a guy that runs a sub 4.4.
Big 3rd and 8. Bollinger going. Nice catch on the play. Good hit. Price made the catch again. And he was hit hard by Andrew Cedillo.
Cedillo closing because the ball was on the back shoulder.
Knocked it out of his hands. Great play by Cedillo.
He's a hitter. He's got a reputation as a hitter. That's all we talked about with him when we were meeting with him. Sure enough, Brooks a little inaccurate on the throw. Get it low and away. Great effort to go up and get the ball by Price.
He had it at first, but look at the hit.
Cedillo
and he couldn't pull
just
it in.
laid into him. Ribs were exposed. Knocked that ball out.
They're going to go for it here on 4th and 8. Got to go down to the 27. Bollinger with a fake. With a fake and go. In the direction of Hankton, who dives, and did he come up with what a catch, and it's a touchdown. Cortez Hankton with a terrific catch on 4th and 8, 35-yard scoring play. What a grab by Hankton. I thought he might have been down a little short of the goal line, but he gets it all for 7.
He needs to be touched before crossing. It's a double move, a little stop and go action here. We said we're going to double move these corners. Prude jumps. That's an illegal contact there that doesn't get called. He fights through it, lays out, catches it in his fingertips, and ends up in the end zone. He may have been touched. They're going to review it and take a peek. So it could be down inside the 1. But what a play by Hankton. First of all, he crushes him on the double move. Second, he gets held with an illegal chuck, fights through that. Brooks Bollinger hangs in there and takes a pop, lays it out, and Hankton runs it down, fully extended, catches it in his fingertips. And he's got a bad shoulder. He was borderline getting ready to play today.
All right, let's look at this part of it, Doug.
Does he get touched before he crosses the goal line? It's a bad angle to tell there.
I think he was.
He's definitely on the ground around the 1 and bouncing into the end zone. And it's when does the contact happen? As soon as contact happens, he's down right there. Again, the angle doesn't show. We need a reverse from that to tell exactly where he is. But it appears he might be short there, probably somewhere around the half-yard line. But I think with that effort, you give him the touch.
By Sacramento.
It's being challenged. I just like the effort. Find a way to give him a touchdown.
In the UFL, the replay official upstairs makes all of the decisions in a 90-second time limit. Like the NFL, 2 challenges per game. If both are right, you get a 3rd challenge. Last 2 minutes, either half. It will go upstairs.
Well, the headset for the official is just to be in contact with the upstairs official.
All right, so they will discuss. We'll come back. The special guest as well.
Well,
This is where it all starts at Regions, where we build each of our customers a better banking experience. Here, we're adding something new. We call it Regions Relationship Rewards. Can you tell them what that is, Bill?
It's a customer-centric aggregation tool that optimizes and increases account satisfaction.
What he means is the more you bank with Regions, the more rewards you get. Right, Bill?
That's what I said.
Right. If you're ready for a bank that rewards you for your relationship today and down the road, switch to Regions.
The contrast of infinite black. The clarity of fast-switching phosphors. The smoothness of 600 hertz. All come together to create what CNET calls one of the best 2D TVs they've ever tested. See what amazing looks like. The Viera Full HD 3D TV from Panasonic.
Introducing Nat Geo Wild, a new TV network that gets you so close.
Don't try this at home.
It's dangerous. On all new episodes of Expedition Wild, Casey Anderson takes you to America's last wild places.
Wow, this is incredible.
Expedition Wild premieres Monday at 9 on the all-new TV network Nat Geo Wild. Get closer on channel 283.
I can't call timeout.
Back in Sacramento.
I wanted to challenge it.
Waiting for the ruling on the field. Is it a touchdown? That's what they called initially, or not?
The ruling on the field has been changed. The pass is complete. However, the runner's short of the goal line. First and goal on the 1. Sacramento will not be charged with a timeout and has their challenge back.
He called timeout!
Jay's arguing that he called timeout before throwing a flag or challenging, and they should still be charged with a timeout. That's his argument.
Well, no points on the board yet, but here's the bad news for the Mountain Lions. It's first to goal to 1. But they'll take that opportunity anyway.
Oh, here's a good look at it. Lays out, catches his fingertips. He's on the ground. So as soon as contact is made, he's down there.
Yeah.
Down around the 1-yard line, no doubt about it. Still a fantastic catch, play, throw and catch. See if they can polish off this drive. See if the big boy, Jermaine Wiggins, gets a little cheap touchdown down here on a play action or something.
Hankton last year played with the New York Sentinels. First and goal at the 1.
So I tease Jermaine because he's a Boston area guy that he can't get open in the field, but down here sometimes he can slip away.
Rhodes in the backfield, gets it, has room, touchdown! Dominic Rhodes! So the Tuskers get the touchdown anyhow, and Dominic Rhodes, who had 2 last week, gets the score here. And the Tuskers are back in front by those 9 points again. He had a lot of room, Doug, on that left side of the line.
Oh, they just blew off the left side of the line there, wide open. He walked in. And slowly but surely, they take a 2-score lead.
And they're back up by 10 points here. The great play by Hankton set up the drive, but Dominic Rhodes is having a terrific night here.
Now this one was a little bit easier, just walking in, and that's the offensive line on that left side. Just pushing them back in the end zone, which they haven't been doing lately, so that's good news for their offensive line.
Well, what a pleasure for us to be with Michael Hugh, the commissioner of the United Football League, here tonight and enjoying this great crowd, which seems to be the story, certainly this weekend in the UFL here in year number 2.
Well, it is. You know, we're excited about it. Last night was a sellout. We're over 20,000 folks here. It obviously proves that we're in the right markets and that the message is catching on, so we're excited.
Well, a lot of excitement. Talk about Omaha a little bit, Michael. And last night, a sellout at Rosenblatt Stadium, and the fans were going crazy. They were buying all the merchandise, and you couldn't ask for a better finish.
Well, you couldn't ask for a better finish. I mean, there's some exciting stories with Amon Green and Jeff Garcia throwing the touchdown pass in the closing seconds, and the Maurice Claret story coming back. And on the other side of the ball, Josh McGowan had a great game as well. So the quality of play is exceptional. They had a terrific time. We had a great entertainment. Nelly played at halftime. So the whole atmosphere was really outstanding.
So you're going to stay with us on the next series, okay?
I am, sure.
As the Tuskers have gone up again by 10 points. Nick Novak to kick off. And Woods had a big return before. It was turned back because of the illegal hit. Finds some room as he puts his head down across the 25-yard line. That's where the Mountain Lions will go to work, we think, but there's a late flag in the play, so we'll see how that affects.
Boy, Woods is a little guy, but he is rock hard. He is all muscle. He's got to have less than 4%, 3.5% body fat.
5'6", $180.
During the return, illegal block in the back.
Another one.
Number 22 of the receiving team.
How
10-yard penalty spot of the foul. First down.
We got 1,000 people in the stands that can keep from blocking somebody in the back on a kickoff return. They may not get their guy, but I promise you, if I tell them not to do it, they won't do it.
Well, they again backing up Dante Culpepper, and unfortunately for the Mountain Lions, just this field position makes it very difficult. Although, one thing we've seen, Michael, is the way that the Mountain Lions have not really regarded where they are. They've played an aggressive game offensively.
Yeah, well, they have. You know, their strength has really been to the running game. Last year, Corey Ross led the league. Here's a big play.
Big play indeed for Amy. He gets across the 50. Otis Amy, the local guy from Sacramento State, gets all the way into Tusker territory. Just what the doctor ordered here for the hometown crowd. Gain of 36 in the play. Wow.
Nice job on the design of the play. A little play action. Amy motioned into a stack position so that the defensive backs back off. Then the pass came out to him. He had a little bit of space, and he turns on the jets and makes a big play.
But Schlegel was blitzing 51 in the play as well. So they're at the 47. And Corey Ross is back in for Sacramento. Schlegel in for McGargle in the middle linebacker spot. Culpepper's going to fire again. Going downtown on the sideline, and it's incomplete. Good coverage on the play by Simeon Castile, and Rod Windsor was the intended receiver. Well, Commissioner, as you look ahead here to this exciting start to year number 2, what differences do you notice when you look at the premier season and now year number 2 as you're just getting going with the second week?
Well, I think it fits a little better. People weren't sure exactly what the league was about last year. This year, I think people have a better sense of it. Certainly the new players that we have, the Dante Culpeppers, have added credibility to the league. So people now understand what the league's about and who these players are, and it's really helping us draw crowds.
Blaylock in motion. That was thrown low, but he did not pick it up. Steve Blaylock. Baylock, I beg your pardon. Good opportunity, though, for the Mountain Lions, and they going no huddle now, Doug?
That's where Dante, they are not, but Dante is very comfortable doing that, and that's usually when he gets his rhythm going.
Fourth drop for
again. They had
Sacramento.
A beautiful setup there on the wide, the hitch screen out to the back there. Just the ball was a little poorly thrown down low.
Windsor wide to the left along with Amy. On a big 3rd and 10. And again, we'll have a flag on the line. When do you plan, Mr. Commissioner, on making the decision on where the championship game is going to be played?
Well, we've decided to let it be the influence of the fans to some degree. We're going to look at the first 3 weeks in terms of fan attendance, the team's overall record, and the atmosphere in each of the markets, and that's going to determine where we go. And certainly this is going to be one of the markets we're going to consider in that process. Obviously, Omaha is going to have to be considered as well.
Hey, game's right. They got a game here.
In a couple of weeks, perhaps? Or
yeah, we'll make the announcement week 4, so right at the middle of the season.
In motion is Amy at a big 3rd and 15. Culpepper. Can he wiggle away? No. He's pulled down by Brian Save. Harrington was in there. And Arnold Harrison as well. And they'll have to punt here in that 3rd and 15.
Well, you know, Dante's trying to scramble out of a mess there, and at least he's not forcing a throw. They did get the ball out of their own end, create a little field position for their defense, punt this ball away. They got it out of the shadow of their own goal line.
Tom Malone again. Avion Kaysen runs up and grabs it, and he calls a fair catch at the 23-yard line. That's where Florida will take over. And they'll start their drive here, 1st and 10 This stadium is a beautiful place, and I think with the turf here, $1.3 million in Sacramento State, and your involvement, and a lot of money too, by the way, almost $500,000 I believe from the league, it really became a nice venue.
Well, it did, you know, and it's a real true partnership. You know, we contribute in the community. Kevin Johnson is the mayor here. He does an exceptional job, and we've supported his green initiative. We called it Go Green with Coach Dennis Green, and we put $500,000 into the facility here to upgrade the field turf field. So, and we've done that in the markets that we've gone to, and I think that's important when you come in. And none of the markets have we asked for any kind of incentives, any kind of tax incentives or freebies, and I think that's important.
Thanks for your time, Michael.
Thank you.
Good to see you. Michael Hugh, the commissioner of the UFL, joining us here on our opening night, U2 UFL on Versus. Jermaine Wiggins is the big tight end, taking it up across the 30-yard line, a little shy of first down yardage. He got 7 on the play, and he'll bring up a 2nd and 3.
Here's Jermaine. He owns a Super Bowl ring with the New England Patriots. He's the old vet, not exactly going to be confused with the scat back there. Catches the ball, gets north and south, gets what he can.
6'2", 270, and he enjoys playing ice hockey.
He's a New England boy. East Boston.
He'd be a bruiser. Maybe the Bees will be looking for him after the UFL season. Dominic Rhodes, again getting free. Across the 35-yard line. Dontarius Thomas. Jason Stewart led the tacklers for Sacramento. Gain of 7.
They've been playing cover 2 in that lab.
Green right west, 93 week. Green right west, 93 week.
Not 100% sure. I believe it's a weak side run. I'm not sure.
The walkie-talkie is going to the quarterback?
To the quarterback. That's the quarterback call.
That's the communication.
93 week, I believe, would be a run to the left side here.
1st and 10. Yes, sir. Rhodes captured by Zeke Marino. Gain of 1.
Everybody has their different terminology.
Blazer, Z corner. Okay, we got, I think it's solo right.
Blazer Z corner must be some form of a play action, and Z, the flanker receiver, will be running a deep corner route. So that the play action buys you some time, so it could even be a double move corner route where he's got a chance to really work it. Blazer is the formation.
Second and 9 or play action. Bollinger likes to throw. He does. Downtown, grabbed right along the sideline. And that's a good play by Hankton. Again, complete for a big gainer of 36 yards.
Because of the nature of the coverage, he went away from the corner route, came back side where he had a post and a wheel. Hankton will be running the route up the sideline, but it's a play action fake that buys you the time. Beautifully thrown over the outside shoulder.
Right over Melvo.
Melvo can't be, you can't be much closer. He drops this in the bucket over the top. And again, Hankton, with a bad shoulder this week, is just playing his tail off. That's his 6th catch of the day.
110 yards and the touchdown. 4.5 to go here in the 3rd. Another first down. Whistle on the snap. Bollinger and the Tuskers offense.
Prior snap, false start offense. Number 75. 5-yard penalty, remains first down.
Left a back up 5 yards. A big night here for the 29-year-old from Texas Southern.
That's the shortest route he's had right there. He's going down the field. Double move, slips him, goes by. This was nice strength in getting to the ball and extra effort. Again, a downfield foot throw. These are not easy catches. Seam post, this was the easy one. The seam post, nice widened route, good timing on the throw. He has a great relationship with his quarterback. He trusts each other. Timing is perfect.
11 catches last year with New York, 12 already this year with Orlando. That one intended for Rhodes. Nice defensive stop by the Sacramento Mountain Lions. Mike Tawili-Ili. Now down to 4 minutes in the 3rd, and with a 10-point lead for the Tuskers, so key to the Lions, if not even stop them or force a turnover here. and keep them off the board.
Well, if you hold them to a field goal, you're still within 2 scores, but a touchdown is
stay on the box. We're going right here.
touchdown's really going to hurt you.
They're not getting to Bollinger at all, are they?
No,
Here or there, but
a lot of that has to do with the play action fakes because they got a little bit of a run game going.
Bollinger back, throws complete. That's Gessner at the 25, spins down to the 22. Ronnie Prude made the stop. That's that good possession receiver, Chaz Gessner. He's a character, too.
He was using Maurice Price as a pick. They got into a little stack position, and Chaz, you could see the eye contact between Chaz and Brooks in the meeting the other day. It's like they're best friends, and they know each other so well, and they're on the same page. It was a fun feeling. You know, as one was thinking something, the other was saying it.
Third down, 7 yards.
It's nice to have off the field. That could help on the field. Huh?
No question about it. Those relationships off the field, you build trust with each other. And that's when it really gets fun.
A lot of time to talk on these plane rides, too. They've been going out west. Complete again. Avion Kaysen near side. Good game.
It looks like Brooks getting a little rhythm. This offense is getting some rhythm. And Kaysen's a quick back. He's got good hands. All their backs catch the ball well out of the backfield. Working one-on-one with a linebacker. You just, Tuioli can't stay with it. I mean, that's pretty good coverage. Can't ask for much more than that. It's a perfect throw and a nice catch. Going to 4th and short, though.
4th and 1.
They're trying to put this away and get the touchdown out of this drive with 2:50 to go in the third.
5-7, 5-7.
4th and 1. And what a stop in the backfield. There's Marino again. Zeke and Destroy relived a little bit to the north and east where he played college at USC up here in Sacramento.
Zeke taking a page out of Junior Seau, an ex-teammate. Run the gap. Zeke just split him, runs the gap, untouched, boom, in the backfield, wraps him up, dumps him for the loss. Great read on his part, great reaction.
Play.
Absolutely. No points on the board. It stays a 10-point game.
So we'll have Culpepper and the Mountain Lions possession when we return after that big defensive stop.
This stuff is good.
Breaking open the crust, it was like a treasure.
I think it's kind of the zest to it. Have you tried this?
I love them. This is really good.
That's good.
This is the real deal. This is the stuff that we eat.
I absolutely love Crunch and Munch.
My whole family loves Hebrew National.
I love Peter Pan.
I absolutely
They love it.
My sons love it. I love. My kids love it.
Oh, I love.
My family loves it. I love.
Thank you for calling USA Prime Credit. My name is Peggy.
What is problem, please?
Peggy? Sure. Well, suddenly it looks like I'm being charged
A $35 annual fee.
Yes?
Tell me it's a mistake.
Yes?
Are you saying yes? Are you asking yes?
Yes?
Peggy?
Want better customer service? Switch to Discover. Ranked #1 in customer loyalty. It pays to Discover.
We know you want battles. We know you want border wars, a civil war, and a duel in the desert. You want the Beehive boot, the Bronze boot, and the Spirit of Troy. You want cougars on horned frogs and cowboys on Aztecs. We know you want trophies made of axes and bells of victory. We know because we know college football. Catch Navy at Air Force, presented by Windows 7, the Mountain West, and the Pac-10 on Versus.
Welcome back, third quarter. Let's go down to Ryan Neese again on the Florida sidelines.
Hey guys, you see the Florida Tuskers defense is out there right now, but for the rest of the game, they're going to be missing 2 of their big defensive stars. They're going to be without Tim McGargle, linebacker, middle linebacker, and they're also going to be without Patrick Chakura, a defensive end who puts a lot of pressure on the quarterback. Let's see how they make that adjustment with some of the substitutes that are in there right now in this series.
They both nicked up, Ryan?
Patrick is out with a hip, and Tim McGargle is out with a concussion.
All right, perhaps from that hit, we thought Corey Ross took the worst of it. Here's Culpepper throwing. It's complete to Ross, and he gets over the first down marker. A gain And so Ross, where we thought he might have taken it worse, it may have been that play. Keith Davis on the stop.
Yeah, you could see McGargle's head snap back when he made contact. I thought he got rocked a little bit there. But again, you know, your pride gets you up and you walk off like nothing happened.
And you were worried about the 5'6" guy.
There you go. No, little guys take care of themselves.
First and goal. Here's Ross, not this time. Good quick pursuit by Anthony Schlegel. Came in for McGargle. Let's go down to Damon Hack.
Guys, I've got linebacker Zeke Moreno, a huge fourth down stop right there. This game is all about momentum. What did you see on that play to make that fourth down stop, Zeke?
You know, it was just about everyone doing their assignment on that particular play. It was a great take on the fullback, and it was just one-on-one. I just shot my gun and just made the play.
Seems like last week you guys struggled to really get going. Can you guys turn it around at this point in the game?
We're going to have to. We believe in each other, and, you know, last week was last week. We're moving forward, and, you know, we've been playing good, but we have to play solid defense for 60 minutes, and that hasn't been the case, but there's still plenty of time to get back in it.
Thanks for your time, Zeke. Guys, I tell you what, all game long, Ricky Huntley, the defensive coordinator, has been imploring his guy to make plays, game-changing plays, and that's what we're seeing Zeke Moreno do all night for the Sacramento Mountain Lions.
All right, Damon, incomplete to Windsor. The coverage by Keith Davis on the play. And now a huge 3rd and 13 with a $1:18 to go here in the third quarter. Culpepper's 13 for 26, 191 yards, touchdown, interception, but his numbers could be a lot better. He's had 4 drops.
Yeah, Dante's got to make a play here. This is a big third down situation. He's got to start coming up with some big plays again.
Empty backfield for Culpepper on 3rd and 13. They're 3 for 10 on 3rd down.
Find a window, hold on the ball as long as you can.
He's going downtown, right side, and it's Biddle! He's got it! Dave Biddle again, the former Tusker, with a huge pickup on 3rd and long. 38 yards.
That's on Fakir Brown, and he's not open. This is trust again. Put this ball up for grabs. Give your receiver an opportunity. Tate Biddle hangs in there to the last second. Tate Biddle, that's Zave coming in and putting the hit on him. Reacts to the ball first. A little bit underthrown, which is, I tell you what, with the receivers today, you don't want to overthrow the ball. You want to give your receiver a chance, and he made a play.
I don't think Vanette saw the ball coming at all.
No, you know, he didn't get his head around quick enough. I thought it was Biddle that saw the ball first, and when that happens, he has an opportunity to react to it and make a play on it. He was really close to being out of bounds the way he fell. Hopefully he got both feet down for Sacramento.
Yep.
Hopefully.
And we may have a challenge coming up here. It's such a big play on 3rd and 13.
Defensive backs so often have their head down when they're running and cannot find the ball in the air, and that's why you don't want to overthrow these balls. You want to give your receiver a chance. The head turns. That is Vanette. I originally thought it was. Ooh. You know what, though? One knee gets it done. If the knee touches the ground.
The hip, too. What about the hip?
Boom. Knee and hip appear to be inbounds. Then it's fine.
That's the old 1 knee equals 2 feet.
One knee equals 2 feet. The only hip, a forearm on the ground, a shoulder, all count as being inbound.
What doesn't work?
The only thing that doesn't work is a single hand or a single foot.
Or the single foot. Well, we know that.
I believe they're going to give him a catch on the fact that the knee touched the ground.
Left knee, it looked like.
The ruling on the field. The ruling on the field stands. Completed pass. Florida will be charged with a timeout and a challenge.
Double whammy for Florida. Biddle.
How about
4
this?
catches.
140 yards.
Wow.
Led the league in receiving last year. Makes his return against his former team. And he's having a night. They need to find the end zone.
Let's go, 25 seconds.
He can polish it off and win one for this whole crowd. Create this atmosphere here.
The 39-yard line.
I think I'd be looking for Biddle a little bit more with the plays he's making.
Culpepper, the inside handoff, and nothing happening there for Corey Ross. Loss of 3. Well, if you like this one, much more next week. And quickly, by the way, Thursday night, September the 30th, Doug and I and our crew, Damon, Brian, will be in Orlando as Las Vegas takes on Florida Thursday at 6. HDNet. Kenny Rice, Paul McGuire and company will have the call of Sacramento and Omaha on Saturday, October 2nd. It's 8:30 Eastern on Saturday. We'll have our game at 6 p.m. Eastern on Thursday. Ross getting a little room to maneuver. Jerome Carter made the stop. Remember, there's a 2-score game here. This will wrap up the third quarter.
Well, you know, if they didn't have to go 80-plus yards, this is the 7th drive in a row they've had to go 80-plus yards to try to score. And it just makes it tough. I mean, they're moving the football. They got to finish one off.
Well, there he puts up. Fourth quarter. Thank you, Mr. Culpepper. We'll go to it when we come back to Sacramento.
As a Progressive customer, you get to use any of our concierge claim centers.
So I can just drop off my car and you'll take care of everything?
Yep, even the rental.
What if I'm stuck at the office?
If you can't come to us, we'll come to you in one of our immediate response vehicles.
What if Mother won't let me drive?
Then you probably wouldn't have had an accident in the first place. And we're walking, and we're walking.
Making it all a bit easier. Now that's Progressive. Call or click today.
In today's cars, there's self-adjusting cylinders, self-deploying spoilers. Why not a self-cleaning engine? Next generation Pennzoil motor oil cleans out up to 40% of sludge. So turn your engine into a self-cleaning engine and feel the clean.
Great rooms, free high-speed internet, Travelodge. Stay close to adventure.
Brought to you by Keystone Light. We'll recap the NFL weekend with the Cardinals' Joey Porter. Our college football insider will break down the latest rankings, and Ariel Helwani of Versus.com takes us behind the scenes of UFC 119. That's Monday at 11 on The Daily Line.
The players are ready. The coaches are ready. Are you ready? The UFL is back. Thursday night at 6 on Versus.
The United Football League on Versus is presented by Wilson. And by Custom Bite, the only off-the-shelf true custom fit mouth guard. Debut night for the home squad. They played on the road last week. It was a Broadway bomb for Sacramento last week, a little north of New York in Hartford. But this one has been an entertaining game, and they're very much in the game here. 17-7, they trail, but they're on the 36-yard line on a big play here.
Big third down play here.
Third down and 7. Culpepper with some time. Throwing again. End zone. And it's off the helmet. Biddle was intended. Vinette was over there. It'll fall incomplete. Didn't look like, again, the DB turned around, but it just hit his helmet.
I was anticipating the flag there for a second. We didn't see it too closely, but he never did get his head around. As long as he didn't make contact, he's fine. But Dante's getting a little deep ball happy and throwing downtown. Great job getting the arm in there.
We're good, right?
Fakir Brown.
Scotchy's got a great foot. He kicked a 68-yarder in a semi-pro game in St. Lucie that turned some heads. This is from 54. He told me before the game he can hit from 65. Scotcha on the way. Does it have enough? It does! With some distance. That ties the record of Nick Novak from last week. Wow. A boomer and a big one for the Mountain Lions. They're within 7. 17-10. A hand for the kid from Long Island.
Better run to Men's Warehouse. Suits are on sale, including designer brands and big and tall. Buy one and get a second suit for just $100. You're gonna like the way you look. I guarantee it.
Hi. Well,
This is where it all starts at Regions, where we build each of our customers a better banking experience. We're committed to making things easier, like our Life Green checking and savings accounts. They're great ways to save time and money. Hey, Bob.
Hey, Mike.
You adding all the features like online banking with bill pay and mobile banking?
Yeah, along with the new Regions relationship rewards.
People are going to love that.
So great.
Yeah. If you're ready for a bank that will work harder for you today and down the road, switch to Regions.
It's capable of everything, except taking a day off. The GMC Sierra, the truck that offers you over 400 horsepower, over 1,900 pounds of payload, and up to 10,700 pounds of towing. If you've got work to do, there's no better truck than the GMC Sierra. During GMC Truck Month, get 0% APR for 60 months on a 2011 GMC Sierra, plus a year of Sirius XM with commercial-free music and more, including every NFL game.
Fanhouse.com. Go beyond the scores and stats. Get the story behind the story from an all-star cast of writers who tell it like it is. Your sports live here, so step inside. Fanhouse.com.
3rd and goal. Quick pass. Touchdown! Bollinger looking over the middle and touchdown. That's Hankton. Bollinger with a fake. With a fake and go. In the direction of Hankton, dives, and Cortez Hankton with a terrific catch on 4th and 8. Rhodes in the backfield, gets it, has room, touchdown. Dominic Rhodes. Scotcha following up those scoring plays with a big 54-yarder. Sacramento's right back in it.
It's a one-score game. When Florida was on the verge of going up by 3 scores, a key 4th down stop by Zeke Marino and the Sacramento defense. Get the ball back, go to the length of the field, and get a good field goal. They're back in this.
What a lift for the Mountain Lions. Dominic Rhodes will take it at the 1. Rhodes dancing to the 15, met right at the 20-yard line. Ronnie Palmer got him. Yeah, that's where Brooks Bollinger will take over.
Let's go Eagle! Eagle!
Right. Hammer. Excellent.
You know, 3rd down's the one where you're subbing in and out. Guys are running on and off the field. The special teams are getting ready in case there's a punt. Coaches are trying to all communicate. It gets hectic.
Avion Kaysen is in the backfield, but Bollinger's throwing, and it's complete to Maurice Price.
Tiger!
Gain of 7 on the play. UFL Fantasy Pick'em powered by RotoHog, award-winning fantasy sports. Play now for a chance to win tickets to the UFL Championship game. 2nd and short. It's a big drive here for the Tuskers. They don't want to give the ball back quickly to Sacramento.
Punch.
Who are feeling they're right back in it now within just the 1 score.
Absolutely. You got to continue with the defense has to continue this momentum to get the ball back in the offense's hand.
Play action Bollinger. Throws, has a man, it's Gessner. And that's a 1st down. Chaz Gessner again. Ronnie Prude got him.
Gessner working on Prude, has all day to run this comeback route against him. Pushes him. Brooks takes his time on the throw, delivers it right on the money on the run. Not a lot of separation, but just a spot to put the ball. And again, buddy to buddy.
Gessner's got good hands. He was a 2-sport collegiate All-American at Brown, where he was a national lacrosse star. In fact, was drafted 2nd overall by Baltimore. Nearly played pro lacrosse, and may have been if the UFL didn't come along. Bollinger saying go, go, go again for Gessner. This time trying to buy one from Robert Bourne. I don't think he's going to get the call.
A lot of contact there going down the field, but little double move. They just threw a hitch route to the other side on 1st down, so they come back this way. Tries to stick him on a slant route and go by. If not, just put it up high and let me make a play, but the ball's overthrown. This is what I'm talking about. When you have a taller receiver, don't overthrow those deep balls. Go ahead and give him a chance. You might get an interference call, or you may go get it. I thought that Bourne had his hands on him a little bit, maybe got a little extra
touch. A little back and forth.
But that's all right. No harm, no foul.
2nd and 10.
I'm a quarterback. What are you going to do?
Bollinger this time does hand off to Kaysen, but again Marino. What a game for Zeke Marino. A loss of 2.
Zeke's the veteran guy in the middle, boy, and he's just making plays. Watch his eyes. He's reading the fullback. He's reading his reads, reacts quickly to the forward, steps up. Yeah, and he doesn't miss the tackle once he gets there. He wraps up and pulls them down. You know, these are good backs, and they're not getting out of his grasp.
171 tackles in his 5-year NFL career. 4 with the Chargers, 1 with the Eagles. Also a lot of time in the CFL, too, last few years. Bollinger going a little bump there. Initially, it looked like Calvin Russell. Incomplete. Bourne defending, and he was, I think, clocked there by Calvin Russell.
Scott Ware was breaking on the ball as well and pops his own man in Bourne, and Bourne is down. Bourne did a great job of playing the route and going for the ball. Maybe a little incidental contact as he went for it. He's outside technique, eyeing the quarterback. Breaks hard on this throw. He's going to make a play, and then here comes Ware.
Oh. Oh. Wow. You don't like to see that from the
defensive guys
colors.
will hit anything. They just love the oh, Bourne jumps up. Don't jump up too fast.
He's reborn, I think.
Absolutely.
Oh, man.
I mean, his head snapped back. That was a little scary. Go rest for a minute, son. Get your head together.
It wasn't even close. It's embarrassing.
4th and 12. Got Aaron Woods back. Good high punts from Ken Parrish. Woods will get a chance here at the 16. Can he break wide and get some room? Not too much. Stop at the 20. Terex Melton. 47-yard punt. 4-yard return. That's where Sacramento, down by 7, will take over when we come back.
Greetings, America. If you wear UFL gear, you'll never look this good. Most of us will never look this good. But if you wear UFL gear, you're gonna look good.
UFL jerseys, caps, tees, and more are available now. Go to buyufl.com. The United Football League. If you like great football, you'll love the UFL.
What you choose to do is up to you. I'm nothing like you.
Taking power away from a man is a dangerous thing.
Is there anybody doesn't understand a direct order?
I'm asking you right here, right now, to allow me to help you finish that fight.
We're back 1st and 10 at the 20 for Sacramento. Let's go down to Damon Hack.
Guys, I was just listening to Mike Kruzek, the offensive coordinator, huddling with Dante Culpepper. Basically, he said, listen, deep ball, those are the 2 words that I heard. They're going to lean on their quarterback, Dante Culpepper, their veteran, his big arm. I think we're going to see it a lot on this drive, guys.
Windsor Navy on the near side. He dumps it over the middle. That's Ross. Ross getting free. Big yardage for Ross. Up near the 40-yard line. Big gain of 20 yards for Corey Ross. He used his speed nicely in the play, and that gives them a lot of breathing room getting away from their own zone inside the 20.
Well, they open up the drive with a little screen there to Corey Ross. Positive play. Number 1, that slows down the pass rush a little bit, and maybe will allow Dante to hold on the ball and go downtown with it.
Well, last week he caught 2, Doug. Today, 5 catches for Corey Ross.
Gap it.
This time it's Corey on the handoff. Tripped up in the backfield. Not ahead for 3. Save got a piece of him.
Yeah, I think Bibla his own man got a hold of him there. I think these guys got to look at their uniforms and see who to hit. Bibla got turned around. Corey was trying to bust it up through there and ran right into him. Bounced backwards.
Well, each and every guy in that offensive line is well over 300 pounds, except for Llewellyn, who's exactly at 300 there, the left tackle. 2nd and 8. A little fake pass off to Amy. That's across the 45, close to the first down. Gain of 7. It's going to be 3rd and short.
They're doing a much better job of staying him down in distance over those little hitch screens and a couple of runs. Obviously, the screenplay busted, but busted big. But if they can stay in down and distance and stay out of these 3rd and longs, they can move the football. The problem is they started at their own 20-yard line again. They got to take the thing 80 yards, and you have to be consistent to finish it off.
Let's go. Pound it up there.
Looks like an injured. Joe Claremont is down. A little slow to get up.
Claremont was the guy filling in for Chikora who got hurt. They're down to their 3rd.
Corey Ross getting involved physically with the big hit on Brian Save, who only has, what, about 90 pounds on Corey.
That's nothing. You saw Corey take the hit by the linebacker and put the linebacker out. McGarvey goes out of the game. Corey says, "Go on, bring it on."
Yep.
What about when Corey first met Denzel Washington? How about that?
You met him similar like that, right?
Right. He ran out of bounds after a good run or something, and Denzel looks at him and says, "That's how we do it, Ross. That's how we do it." And Corey's like, "Denzel!"
Yeah. Hey, nice to meet you. 3rd and 1. There's Corey getting right around to the 49, 50-yard line. I think he got it. See where they mark it. Yes, sir. First down.
With the low center of gravity helped out there, getting down low and squeezing through to pick up the first. Not a lot there on that run play. Did it on his own.
Not a lot, but
enough.
Just enough. First down at near midfield now.
They're driving to tie the ball game.
Eddie Newton has come out, number 15 wide to the left, along with Windsor. Washington getting room. Cross the middle. Out to the about 40-yard line. Simeon Castile made the stop. Both teams have effectively used different running backs in this game.
Well, they get a 2-deep look, which means there's one less man down in the front. Instead of a 7-man box, it's only 6. So you want to run the ball against that look, and they split it. John David jumping right in. And Corey Ross said about John David, Washington, is he can go without touching the ball and jump right in and be full speed, and he does a great job of it. Llewellyn just slipped off the field, the left tackle, Tyler Llewellyn, who had a bad knee coming into the game. So we got to keep an eye on the left tackle situation. Should be Thompson stepping in for him.
J.D. Washington stays in the backfield for Sacramento. And he is met immediately and tripped up by Keith Davis, who came up from his safety position and made a nice stop on Washington. It's a loss of 4. Not what you want there on first down.
No, it's a tough first down, but you got time to come back from. That's their first negative play of this drive. So they can, that's what kills you. Negative plays put you out of down and distance. And by the way, Matt Lentz, 67, went in at left tackle to replace Llewellyn.
Windsor Newton go out to the left side. 4 receivers now. Joe West is out on the right side, along with Windsor. Culpepper on 2nd and long. Throwing. Complete. Caught over the middle. Twisting down to about the 35-yard line is Eddie Newton.
Good job.
His first catch, 6'2" product. Also limping off out of Baylor.
Castile put a lick on him, and Newton's limping off. A lot of casualties tonight. I think he's got some space. He doesn't realize the ball's a little on the back shoulder, but gather your feet and know what's out in front of you. He could have put his foot in the ground and started north and south and avoided that big hit.
Doug, I've been impressed with, for the most part, this has been a pretty crisp game. Good hitting. A few missed plays, but considering no preseason game 2, I think both teams have played very hard and pretty strong, too. It's been a good matchup.
Hey, it's time to go.
That is the amazing thing, that these guys are playing as well as they are with short camps, no preseason games.
Pretty good matchup there between a pair of number 8s. Culpepper trying to lead his team back to a tie here in the 4th.
Let's go.
Our honeymoon.
But we parted ways with our old airline credit card that promised flights for 25,000 miles. It was always
That seat's not happening without a big miles up charge.
A miles up charge wasn't part of the deal. Was I supposed to go without my wife?
That was awkward.
So we upgraded to the Venture card from Capital One.
We've had it with the games.
Don't pay miles up charges. Don't play games. Get the flight you want with the Venture card at CapitalOne.com.
What's in your wallet?
Hey, dude,
Please, don't even talk to me until I have my coffee. Okay?
Oh, hey, Tim.
Sorry, I haven't had my coffee yet. No.
Morning.
Welcome to McDonald's. Can I interest you in a
Not before I have my coffee.
premium roast coffee for just $1?
Talk to me.
McDonald's Dollar Menu at breakfast. Try a cup of freshly brewed premium roast coffee for just $1 each every day, and you'll see why nobody makes breakfast like McDonald's.
I like your scarf. It's beautiful out, huh?
We know you want battles. We know you want border wars, a civil war, and a duel in the desert. You want the beehive boot, the bronze boot, and the spirit of Troy. You want cougars on horned frogs and cowboys on Aztecs. We know you want trophies made of axes and bells of victory. We know because we know college football. Catch Navy at Air Force, presented by Windows 7, the Mountain West, and the Pac-10 on Versus.
Florida up by 7, 8:03, but the Mountain Lions are driving in what has been a hard-hitting game as advertised.
You know, we talked about short training camps and no preseason games. These guys have come out the gate at the beginning of this year hitting. Just one big hit after another, and it's just become a war of attrition. Guys limping off the field. It may come down to who has the best trainer. Get these guys out there, keep them out on the field, and get the plays.
It come down to 2 plays here. It's 3rd and 7. Perhaps a 2-down territory.
Absolutely.
Even with the long leg of Scott Schiff, they get a couple here. We'll see. Still a lot of time left. As Culpepper throws, they don't get it. It's complete to West. West down to 10. West is taken out. Inside the 5, down at about the 1. Joe West with another huge Mountain Lions play.
Joe West on a simple under route. Maybe a little pick action in the middle of the field, but anyway, you're crisscrossing receivers. Create a little confusion over the ball. He'll be coming from right to left. Here comes Joe West. And then it's pure speed. Dante delivered a nice ball to give it to him and run.
Sounded like somebody was saying the clock was running on the sideline. 7:46 here. Ross is in the backfield. Ross has got it. Trying to back in. He can't do it. Save got the last piece on him. I think Keith Davis got the first hit on him. And it'll be 2nd and goal.
Things get tight down on the goal line. Just a mess of people on the inside. Actually, I thought Corey was going to bounce it for a second, but you don't want a negative play down here. So if in doubt, lay it up in there north and south, live another down, and stick this thing in the end zone.
Culpepper's over 300 yards, 36 passes. Ross in the backfield. He's got Klutz in front of him. Culpepper's not going to pass. He's going to pass. That's a touchdown. It is! Touchdown of Dale Strong! He didn't go to Ross that time. He went for his strong outlet.
Florida just selling out to stop the run down the goal line. You got to pick your poison. The only way to stop them is to sell out for him. They go hard play action. Strong slips out the back door. Dante's got himself another touchdown pass. And 2nd down is the down to do this. 1st or 2nd. Once you get the 3rd, they're expecting a great call on 2nd down.
Scott here for the tying point. He's got it. 10 plays, 80 yards, 5 minutes, 26 seconds, and 10 unanswered for the home-standing Mountain Lions in their Sacramento home debut.
You ready? Yeah. No. Wait. Now if I'm gonna. Oh! Oh! Thank you! Man, do me. Oh! Oh! I just puked in my mouth. I just puked in my mouth. Come on, give it to me. Oh! OMG! You good? We're good.
Looks like we're gonna be here all season.
Can't get enough football? United Football League. If you like great football, you'll love the UFL.
Show your spirit with skinit.com. We've got your school, your team, your style. Pick your favorite skin or create your own. Or choose from sports, entertainment, fashion, and more. Go to skinit.com today.
People who have been diagnosed with mesothelioma have many questions. How did I get this disease? What are my treatment options? How will this affect my loved ones? You need answers, which is why we offer a free book written by medical professionals who have treated mesothelioma.
Call toll-free 1-888-888-3231 or go to freemesobook.com.
There's no obligation, so call toll-free at 1-888-888-3231.
What a bounce back for Dante Culpepper and the Sacramento Mountain Lions as they tie up the ball game.
They go play action on the goal line. Watch the tight end Strong in here, inside. He blocks down. When he blocks down, his defender's eyes go to the backfield. He slips out the back door. Cakewalk, touchdown.
Culpepper enjoying it.
There we go. That's a familiar look, huh? The roll, got your roll on. Dante's fired up.
Dante Culpepper is having an evening. Over 300 yards, couple of touchdowns. Led some nice long drives to tie up this game. Florida has never lost in the regular season in the UFL. In this, their 8th game. Dominic Rhodes crossed the 20. They are, however, 0-1, and unfortunately for them, an unforgettable overtime that they may not forget about until they move on this year, perhaps get back to the championship game where they lost last year in OT to Las Vegas.
Boy, that's the wrong one to lose. You know, they had such a great year last year, and they went and they beat Vegas again to open up the season this year, and they said the Vegas guys don't even acknowledge the fact that they got beat twice. They know they won the championship, and they were acting, and they deservingly so are the league champions.
5-1,
that's the sting of being great in the regular season, but coming up just a little short in overtime in the championship last year. Bollinger not wasting any time. Going to go aerial. Taken down was Russell, and no flag. Sendejo. Ooh, they're looking for the call. They did not get it on Sendejo. Mays was there as well. Let's go down to Damon.
Guys, I'm here with receiver Joe West. Huge third down conversion there. Joe, what did you see on that crossing pattern from Dante?
Saw man coverage. A lot of grass in front of me. I knew if I got it, I had to catch it and turn it up. And that's what I did.
Talk about your quarterback. A little bit of a struggle last week. This week, he's finding the receivers and making all the big plays.
It takes time on the offensive side. You just got to build trust and just keep on working at it. A lot of repetitions. We got after it this week, and it's starting to show.
Thanks, Joe. It's definitely starting to show. These guys are rallying the arm of their quarterback, Dante Culpepper.
All right, thank you, David. A little half for a few yards there. And also a little scuffle in the backfield. Leonard made the stop. I noticed Mays was in there, and in place of, I believe, Robert Bourne, at least on the last, on this series here.
You know what happened on the play was the play action was so good. Sendejo came up. Russell, a speed guy, was beating. He couldn't just, Mays was getting beat on the play, but Russell's so fast, Brooks couldn't put the ball out there far enough. Then Mays closed and made a play.
3rd and 9, Florida just 2 for 10 on third downs here. 3rd and a long 9. Malvo, the nickelback, is back in. Over the middle, wide open is Kester, complete first down and more. Kester across the 40-yard line of Sacramento. Finally taken down by Terrell Mays. Big play for the Tuskers.
You talk about trust, and Joe West just said trust. Chaz Gessler goes down the left side, and he puts the brakes on. This is an upfield curl route. This is pushing it 20 yards deep. The ball's already in the air. He turns around, and boom, it's on his chest. That's knowing your receiver, trusting he's going to go to the right depth, and the quarterback putting the ball up early. Great route, great catch, good timing, big play.
Sacramento staying with 5 defensive backs here. 1st and 10. Little play action is a good one. Another wide open receiver. Again, it's Russell who bounces free from him. Fumbles the ball. Who's got it? Chamberlain may have picked it up. by the youngster who made the team from the tryout camp.
You know, Jay Gruden's talking about all the athleticism of these young guys, but they got a long way to go. They hold beautiful route, nice throw, similar route to what we just saw. Ball gets punched out. Sendejo coming from the backside. He's the hitter. He punches the ball out. Russell was letting the ball swing a little low in his right arm. He thinks he's in the open field once he regains his balance. Now he drops it down just away from his body. Sendejo comes in. Ball's loose and on the ground. Shabel comes up with it. AJ hustling back. Brooks taking a late hit.
And that's going to take it all back. With all our eyes focusing on the fumble.
The flag.
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness.
Roughing the passer.
Hey, Trey!
Wow.
Wow is right. And it wasn't a flagrant hit, but it was definitely late. Defensive linemen, when they get to the quarterback, they can't help themselves. Once they've got to make some kind of contact in their mind. Even if you're a step or two late, just pull back a little bit. It didn't look like a violent collision, though. Wow.
5-7, go 5-7, come.
So all the way down to the 24-yard line. And the fans now booing as they were probably also watching the action. Quick handoff to Kaysen. Gets across the 20. What a turn of events there.
Well, there's no official call. They didn't make an announcement that there was a flag on the play either.
Sixth career 300-yard passing game in the UFL. And that's just in the regular season action.
About swinging the ball, right?
And also including the one championship game where he threw for 306 yards.
You know, we were talking to Jay Gruden about Russell and his returns and the way he handles the ball. He didn't like it the other day.
2nd and 5. Bollinger going near the end zone. Toward the end zone. The one is Posiak, his tight end. Another big answer for the Tuskers. Maurice Crum on the coverage.
Posiak, athletic tight end. Thinks right at the end, he thinks, maybe I'll reach for the pylon with this. Protect the football, son. We're past 99 yards of the field. We're down near the one. Let's protect the ball. Go talk to Russell about protecting the ball.
We got 12 seconds.
A tough one to swallow here for Sacramento. When they had him stop, well, they came up with the big play.
Still have over 4 minutes on the clock.
Either way. Kaysen puts the head down, does not get in. He's stopped. Moreno led the charge.
The guys up front must be doing a good job of eating up the blockers. I mean, you got Stewart Holmes, Shabel up front, Parker. Because Zeke is running gaps without getting blocked. He's either got a great feel or these guys up front are occupying the offensive line, taking a gap, taking 2 players, and allowing Zeke Marino to run through clean. And Zeke does not miss when he gets a chance.
Played for Hamilton.
Hamilton Ticats to the CFL San Diego
Winnipeg
Chargers.
and Toronto. Little play action rolling is Bollinger. Had a receiver look like for a moment, now trying to get loose. And he's taken down. Maybe picked up one. I thought he might have had Posiak for a moment in the end zone.
It was a tight window. Posiak started backpedaling towards the back end line. Brooks thought about it, but discretion, better part of valor, says, yeah, I'm looking at him. There's a window. I'm going to hold on to it and try to get close. Big third down play coming up. This could be huge to hold them to a field goal. If Sacramento can hold Florida to a field goal here, they're in business.
And
There's
keep
still
in
over
mind,
3 minutes.
they've got the kicker with the big leg as well, Sacramento, if they can hold them to 3. Rhodes is now in the backfield for Florida, but he's throwing. Anton flag is down as Galen Stone was the intended receiver, and Sacramento's pointing it might be offensive.
Well, it's one of these tight formations. You're in a goal line situation, and you flex your tight end out. He shifts out like a wide out to get that matchup with a linebacker.
If it is offensive, what's your decision?
Back him up. We're going 10 from here.
Pass interference offense. Number 84. That's a 10-yard penalty. Repeat third down.
Well, you would have either, you're right. The ball ended up on the ground. It would have been a 4th and goal from the 1.5, or now 3rd and goal from outside the 10. pushing them back and making them go for the distance. And I say this a lot.
Does he think they would have went for it?
Creates more space for the pass game now. I don't know.
You think Green's thinking Gruden might have went for it at 4th and 1?
They were outside the one. I think they're kicking the field goal.
Well, this is an interesting decision then to give him another shot at the end zone. Bollinger from behind is it hit and throws incomplete. Louis Holmes had good coverage from his right defensive end spot, and so there'll be a little bit of a longer, though short field goal still.
Great job of the linebackers not biting on the underneath route and the safety staying deep enough to cover the deep man, because you're trying to draw everyone up on an underneath route and throw to the back of the end zone.
Field goal attempt brought to you by Men's Warehouse. Men's Warehouse, you're going to like the way you look. 30-yarder for Nick Novak. Hit a 48-yarder earlier. Kicked up. And it's perfect. It's good. So the Tuskers will regain the lead here inside the 3-minute mark now. But it's a pretty good feel for the Sacramento guys, too.
Absolutely. You held to a field goal when they got down to the 1. You got almost 3 minutes on the clock. You have an opportunity here. Put the ball in Dante's hand. You couldn't ask for a better situation. Last year, the game came down to the 4th quarter. Florida was trailing by 7 going into the 4th quarter.
Go! Jason Stewart had a couple of big plays here. That was the one you were talking about
earlier today. The big man rumbling, mumbling, and stumbling.
42-yard interception. The Tuskers also used a couple of successful onside kick recoveries to get them back in the game. Had 2 of them, in fact, in the 4th quarter. And then it took that 4th quarter rally as the late interception set up a Michael Pittman touchdown, and the Tuskers won 34-27. Good hit on Foster there. It's a good receiver, Jason, but he's injured and not playing here in this game. Here's Woods, got a little room, dancing to the 30. Pretty good field position for Dante Culpepper. And plenty of time, and also knowing they only need a field goal to tie this one.
A 40-yard drive now gives you a 47-yard field goal. You've got plenty of time on the clock. Still be patient, although they've done well when going up the field, especially the Tate Biddle. Dante's got a little groove going. You've got to feel good about it. After last night, Jeff Garcia leading Omaha to a last-second victory in his first home game. Dante's got the same opportunity tonight.
Hey, you're staying in. You're staying in?
He's got twin receivers on either side of the line. With Ross in the backfield. Culpepper complete to Ross, hit quickly, and hit for a loss of about 4. He's now 20 for 36. McKinley Boykin on the coverage.
Great read by Boykin.
Again, that's that first down, losing some yardage on a play where you want to just chip away and gain 5 or so.
You know, you're calling a screen pass thinking, get this thing started, get a good little gain on first down, and all of a sudden you're 2nd and 15. Boykin, an excellent read on it, stayed with Ross as he leaked out of the backfield.
Biddle is wide to the left. He's had a big game. Windsor is wide to the right. Culpepper's going to have to move out of the pocket. Is he going to run? No, he throws on the move over Windsor's head, incomplete. Let's go back down to Ryan Neese.
Hey, guys. Coach Bresnahan was down here, the defensive coordinator, circled the wagons, got the defense on the bench, really specifically talked to them about playing sound in their coverage, making sure they don't give up big plays, keeping everything in front of them, being sound when they tackle guys so guys don't get extra yards after they run. Let's make sure these guys, let's take a look at these guys on defense and watch them if they're making sure they're keeping everything in front of them.
Well, very important here. This will be the last play before the 2-minute warning, which would go inside the 2-minute mark. It's a big one, 3rd and 14. They've come up with some big 3rd down plays, though, in the game. They're 6 for 14 on 3rd down. Culpepper has some time. Has Ross. Can he get all the way to the 40s? Breaks through, but he's a little short. He's short.
What an effort to get to near the 40-yard line, to get to a situation on 4th and short now that they may be able to go for it.
They'll have that decision when we come back. 1:55 to go in regulation. Tuskers by 3.
House.com. Go beyond the scores and stats. Get the story behind the story from an all-star cast of writers who tell it like it is. Your sports live here. So step inside fanhouse.com.
It's morning, I'm hungry, gonna go to Burger King.
Burger King for breakfast? Yes, there's such a thing. Breakfast bowls and biscuits, a yummy, tasty hoot. A party in your tummy. Hey, where did you get that flute? It's breakfast, new breakfast. It's better by a ton. Platters so darn big, they can block out the sun. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Tummy, tummy, tummy. Yummy, tummy. Yummy, yummy, tummy. It's breakfast, new breakfast at BK. With a bunch of great new items at breakfast your way. Yummy, yummy, yummy. With a bunch of great new items at breakfast your way.
The all-new BK breakfast menu. That's right, from Burger King.
You better run to Men's Warehouse. Suits are on sale, including designer brands and big and tall. Buy one and get a second suit for just $100. You're gonna like the way you look, I guarantee it.
In the UFL, we take you not only to the sidelines, right on them, mics and all. Here's Denny Green.
I mean, they're going to penetrate, man. I mean, any kind of handoff, we barely got the last time.
We ought to go punch crack on their ass.
I don't think we can afford it, Coach. We can't have it all on one guy.
No.
You want the bunch crack? Let's go with it then. We just got to make sure they don't get penetration.
Well, they may line up to it, so I don't know if that's great either.
Bunch crack. It's coming to the right side here. They're going to crack down and pitch the ball to the right. Worried about penetration. Dante's thinking about a quarterback sneak as an audible. He may sneak this.
He is sneaking it, and he got across the 40. It's close. If he made it, it's because he's
That's a veteran
6'4", and he got it. He changed the call.
He takes a look at the pre-snap alignment, and if you're worried about the look on the outside, if you have an uncovered gap somewhere on the center, he's going to audible the quarterback sneak, and he comes up with a big fourth down conversion.
Clock running inside of a minute and 25. Big first down for Dante Culpepper. Throws over the middle. He takes that one. It's complete. Joe West has it.
He has plenty of time to do that all the way down the field right now.
And now they took timeout. Remember, they did not lose that timeout because they got the call in their favor earlier on the challenge.
Hey.
There was a great conversation on that fourth down on the sideline, talking that whole thing through.
This timeout brought to you by Conagra Foods, proud partner of the UFL and maker of foods you love. How about the night Dante Culpepper was on? A little sluggish in the beginning, but we mentioned that at one drive you could start to see it come for him.
He hit some deep balls. Tate Biddle made some plays for him down the field. He got a little rhythm. Nobody throws the deep ball like Dante. I'll tell you what, he still has the strong arm, can put it up. Great back shoulder to Windsor. Easy when the strong for the touchdown, and that's when the rhythm was going, when they start flowing nice and easy. Joe West is making some plays for him now on little crossing routes as well.
Second and 4.
51.
Going for 320 yards. And he's going to throw again. Over the middle. Wide open! Wide open is aiming down inside the 45, down to the 41 of the Tuskers. How can he be that wide open?
Well, they're playing a little soft, protecting up the field like we were talking, like Ryan said on the sideline. Keep it in front of you. Take what they give you. He's spreading them out. He loves this no-huddle spread offense.
And Ross has gone way out, empty backfield, and he's going to get it right there on the flat at the 40. Moves ahead to the 35, down at about the 32.
You're spreading people out, make them defend you in space, get the ball to Ross in space. They're already in field goal range.
There is Fabrizio Scaccia. He's a New Yorker. He's an Italian guy, and they call him the Jersey Shore situation.
Want to talk about range?
How about this? Semi-pro game in Florida for the St. Lucie Bobcats. How far was that?
68 yards.
They call him the YouTube sensation after that one.
He drilled a 54-yarder earlier, so the leg's not the issue. It's you're on the edge of field goal range right now, or what's comfortable. You can kick the 51-yarder right now. You want to be closer than that. You'd like to be 45 or in for him to have a better shot. But at some point in here, you're hoping to crease one for the touchdown, whether it's a ball over the top or the defense allow you to take a shot and win this game without making the mistake, without forcing the issue. You want to somewhere get a look at a shot.
Here we go. Hurry up, Dante. Let's go.
Yep. 37 seconds and 2 timeouts.
There's Jay Gruden, the head coach of the Tuskers. Scott, who was in that Sports Illustrated Faces in the Crowd.
Monday. Why is the clock not? Monday.
For that big kick.
29. It's 51.
All right, second and short. Culpepper.
Watch it.
Out of the gun. Little fake going downtown to the receiver. Touchdown! Sacramento Rod Windsor! Dante Cobb collected on that throw. Windsor made the move. And Florida changed their philosophy here. They said, you know what? We're tired of giving up the yards. We went man-to-man coverage. There was the opportunity to take your shot for the end zone, and they made it count. 33 yards to Rod Windsor. Pump fake. Windsor with the double move. And they beat Fakir Brown. So forget that long field goal you mentioned, because that was the other option you threw out. You want to go for 6, and that's exactly what they did.
You want to look for an opportunity to go after. You'd like to win it, but you don't want to risk anything. It was a perfect coverage for that, and tight man-to-man. You either hit it or it's going to be incomplete. It's not a possible interception play. They took a shot. Windsor ran a great route. Dante throws a great ball. 31 seconds now for Brooks Bollinger to go the other way.
Rod Windsor, one of the Mountain Lion heroes, standing by with our Damon hat.
He's getting congratulations from his teammates right now. Rod Windsor, were you the first option on that touchdown pass from Dante?
Well, not really. They was coming to me if it was a man up, and it was a man up. He just made a call, made a throw.
What did you see right there on that play? Were you in the man-to-man coverage?
Yeah, oh man, he was like 7 yards off. He bit on the slant, and I had to fade.
What was your confidence in Dante Culpepper? He seems to be finding everybody tonight.
Oh, yeah, man. We just got to find that chemistry, and we're coming together. When we come together, we make beautiful music.
Great play, Rod. Thank you. Guys, you got to put it together. They're putting it together.
What Windsor was saying is that he got the man look he wanted to take the shot.
Yeah.
So he had the individual route on the backside to do that. If they had gotten a zone coverage, he would have worked the other side of the field. They had some form of a zone route to go get a completion.
All right, hang on. Still 31 seconds and now counting as Rhodes has it at the goal line. Rhodes tied up with the 20, brought down. Roddy Palmer again won the coverage, and that was important. Well, the game's not finished yet, of course, but here's our Cutter's Gloves catch of the game.
Let's go.
You can see him bite right there.
Right on the slant. The kill down, three-step drop very well, so the pump fake by Dante was key. Great route by Windsor. Dante is 10 of 12 in the fourth quarter, 2 touchdowns, 139 yards.
All right, 25 seconds, 2 timeouts. Game plan.
Big chunks. You're trying to, there's deep in routes.
You grab 20 over the middle if you can.
Absolutely. You have 2 timeouts. You need big chunks of yardage.
He almost lost the snap. Now he throws. Look out, nearly picked off. Great chance for Malvo, I believe it was. Sendejo, beg your pardon. Andrew Sendejo had a little shot, and he saw it coming and nearly picked it off.
He
34.
sat flat-footed. This is that bench route, about an 18 to 20-yard route on the sideline. Sendejo was sitting there flat-footed, breaking it because he was playing extra deep. Now he just comes downhill towards the ball, and this is why he's a defensive back, because he can't catch. If he could catch, he'd be over there as a receiver.
Florida Tuskers are 19 away from their first ever regular season loss in 8 UFL games. Bollinger, they take a little bit there, but not much. That's a 3-yard gain. They call timeout. That's a kind of a costly little 3-yard pickup.
Yeah, I'm hoping that they were thinking of doing something with the ball after the catch there. I don't know, they were lateraling somewhere or trying to, but you don't want a little simple 5-yard, 4-yard completion.
They need a touchdown. They cannot even settle for 3.
You're in a position now where 14 seconds left. You need a touchdown. So all you can do is you probably have 2 shots to get this ball across midfield, and then on the last play, throw it to the end zone.
This time out brought by Conagra Foods, proud partner of the UFL and maker of foods you love. What a football game here. And really the test was on Sacramento tonight to answer Dennis Green and the 8 or 9 moves he made, roster moves, after a poor performance in their opener last week, to respond against a very good, if not the best team in the UFL, the Florida Tuskers. And Culpepper also had his own questions to answer here this week.
They did not look sharp last week. And to a man, when he released those players, it got their attention. They all said the intensity in practice really went through the roof this week. They have to get this ball near midfield.
15 seconds and ticking. Bollinger in some trouble as Holmes forcing him, throws near sideline. And let's see, was he in bounds? They're looking at it. I didn't think he was in bounds. No. Incomplete. They're down to 9 seconds.
Who spin out?
Jaws is ready to attack.
They do have a timeout here, Doug. So you try to get to what, about the 50-yard line?
Anything you can find, deep in route type ball, get it down the middle of the field, anywhere you can to get near that 50-yard line so you can throw a Hail Mary on the last play, and that's their only hope, because they do have a timeout. Chaz Gessler is the tallest guy out there, too.
Bollinger moving, looking in the direction of Gessler, throws one downfield, and it is grabbed there. Sendejo's had a big game, and that'll do it as he picks it off for Sacramento. The Sacramento Mountain Lions have pulled off a stunning upset, and this crowd is enjoying pro football's return here to Northern California in the capital city. Wow. First ever handshake in a losing effort for the head coach of a Florida Tusker team. Hazlitt last year's the head man, Jay Gruden this year. Wow. Here's the winning head coach with our Damon Hack.
Thanks, guys. Coach Denny Green, it was a tough game. You got knocked down. You overcame some penalties. Talk about this victory.
Well, I get knocked down once every game. You know what? I think our guys just really played hard. That's what it comes down to. Florida is a fabulous football team. This is the second time in a row they played a great game. But I think we made some big plays, and I think our strides are coming. We had a lot of injuries, but the guys really played well.
Danny, you challenged the guys this week. You cut 9 players. Just talk about the focus and the ability to respond from a bad week 1.
Well, I just want to make sure we got the players that really want to be here and really want to play. That's what it comes down to. There's nothing like the United Football League. It is a fun league. These guys love the game, and we only want players here who really feel like making their best effort is what it's all about, and we think we're moving a step closer to that.
Speaking of guys doing that, your quarterback, Dante Culpepper, was special tonight. Talk about his performance.
Well, you know what? He's not perfect, but he made so many good plays. He stays in there. He loves to compete. A lot of his throws are right on the money. Some we caught, some we dropped. Our protection was suspect sometimes, and sometimes it wasn't, but Dante's a warrior, and he got his roll on tonight.
How long can you enjoy this before you start thinking about Omaha?
Well, we have to start on Omaha tomorrow. They're a fabulous football team, but it was a great game for us, a great night in front of the home fans. I mean, I just think everybody's going to want to come back, and Sacramento, the United Football League, with all the other 4 cities, we got it going on.
Congratulations, Coach.
Thank you.
That's the first win in Sacramento Mountain Lions history, guys.
And what a way to display that in front of their home faithful. Haven't seen a pro game here in this town in 16 years. Back to Rapid. Big night, big 4th for Culpepper in a stunning win over Florida.
Hi, folks.
Hi. We're ready to switch our car insurance to Progressive.
Today just seemed like a great day to save. Oh, it's not just today. With our free loyalty program, you earn great stuff like accident forgiveness and bigger discounts just by staying with us.
Oh. Ooh. So what you're saying is it gets even better with age.
Oh. Tell me we're still talking about insurance.
Rewarding loyalty. Now that's Progressive. Call or click today. In 2008, I quit venture capital to follow my passion for food. I saw a gap in the market for a fresh culinary brand and launched BehindTheBurner.com. We create and broadcast content and then distribute it across TV, the web, and via mobile. I even use the web to get paid. With Accept Pay from American Express Open, we now invoice advertisers and receive payments digitally. And I get paid on average 3 weeks faster. Booming is never looking for a check in the mail because it's already in my email.
If you have diabetes and you're on Medicare, call now to get the new talking meter. These new meters are more accurate, they're easier to use, and the best news is you don't have to prick your fingers anymore. Arriva makes it simple. They bill Medicare directly. There are no upfront costs, and they deliver your supplies right to your door for free.
For more information, call 1-800-618-6998.
The players are ready. The coaches are ready.
We're better than that, aren't we?
Are you ready?
What a hit! Did you see that?
The UFL is back. The Tuskers look for revenge against the reigning league champions Las Vegas Locos. Thursday night at 6 on Versus.
Can willpower prevail in the race for the championship?
The United Football League on Versus is presented by Men's Warehouse, the official men's retail clothing store of the United Football League. Men's Warehouse. By AOL Fan House. For more information on the United Football League, go to fanhouse.com. And by Progressive Insurance, making it easy to shop for car insurance.
Well, a week after laying an egg in Hartford in their UFL debut, Sacramento saves this terrific performance for the home crowd here behind their veteran quarterback, and the fans are enjoying the autographs. We'll talk with Dante in a bit. What a night here to showcase the UFL. Think about the weekend here in Omaha last night, sellout. Nighthawks win on a last-second effort. And here tonight, 17 points in the fourth quarter led by Culpepper's team.
What a fourth quarter for Dante Culpepper, 11-13, 139 and 2 touchdowns. Defense came up with a big goal line stand to hold to a field goal to make that touchdown stand up as a win. What an emotional victory, a great crowd, a great home opener, and the big win.
Let's go down with Damon and the star of the game.
Guys, I've got the hero of the victory, Dante Culpepper. What a difference a week makes, huh, Dante?
Oh, yeah, big difference. You know, Saturday couldn't get here for us. We wanted to get back. We wish we could have played the next day after last week. But, you know what? We just kept playing. We kept fighting. And that's what it's all about. Coming back, big win against a really good football team. I'm proud of us.
How are you able to connect with so many different weapons tonight? You seem to have it going on all cylinders.
Well, the thing is, I'm confident in the guys we have. Tate Biddle, Joe West, Otis Amy. You know,